Yo, good morning. How is everybody doing? Are we well? Skolex, Yuri, Taki, good morning. Good morning. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Got my got the Tradeify funded account working now, so we're on that today. What up? What up, what up, what up? Give everyone a moment to get in. Another giveaway today. Same as Friday. Let's do it again. You'll see it on the top right hand side. I will be talking about this more later on as well. We haven't managed to get the thumbnail and title changed yet, but I am going to be joining Liam on his stream today, which is at 10 AM Central. Looking forward to that. So if you want to tune in for some lunch hour trading, I'll be there for the first 2 hours of his stream later on today. Be good fun to go see. News. News. Oh, we're going to get shafted. No, we're fine. Durable goods. Not much. There's really not much today, actually. That's pretty juicy. Nice, easy Monday. What do you think of someone in a short right now? Well, it depends on where your entry is. Depends on what you're targeting. Depends on your idea. If you're looking for like sort of extremes, yeah, I don't think a short is going to play out to like, 28,500 if that's what you're meaning. I think we got room. In terms of price levels today, we have a gap, a monstrously big gap. I want that to get filled relatively soon. We've got this high, which was quite an extreme high on the 1 minute. I'm pretty sure that was, yeah, just a straight turnaround. Which we are above, struggling. Entered at 726. Okay, entered. Okay. Basically off of a rejection of that prior high. So about here, wasn't it? I don't know. I think it honestly depends on how we're going to react here. If we sort of come back below this level and reject it again, I agree. Shorts could have a lot of room to the downside, but we need to see how this level holds up a bit more. Okay. It's a shame. I really enjoy trading off of prior day IB levels, but they're quite far and they're not printing on my chart for some reason. But IBH at 620, IBL at 300, quite far off. We'll see. We will see. How many people we got coming over from Ria's stream? A few? Hope everyone's got a coffee as well. It was losing week last week for me. Depending on this week's my performance, I would decide if I cut off 250k legacy or pay 90 bucks for another month. Yeah, it's tricky. Shame it was a losing week. I'm sure we can bring that back, Taki. We'll do our best. You'll do your best, I'm sure. How was everyone's week last week, actually? Matt's been talking a lot about accountability partners. I've got my little accountability buddies, who, fat guy, has not been talking. So, yeah. Let's do a little accountability check in the stream. How was everyone's week last week? Did you follow your own rules? Were you happy with the performance? Were you unhappy with it? If so, why? We've also got a lot of spec trades to go through today. A lot. Which is going to be exciting stuff. Profitable week. GG's. GG's. What is going on with my chair? Normally, I fire off a trade pretty early on in the stream. I don't think I'm going to do that today. I don't really fancy anything up here just yet. It's too early to tell if we're going to short it, and it's not really got enough conviction to long it, so I'm going to hold fire for a bit here. Overall green wick, GG Skolix. great to hear. Absolutely great. Hope everyone had a good weekend as well. I'm a bit tired from mine. I forgot I made plans last night and focused. MQ close to 325 EMA on the 15-minute. 325 by EMA. Let's have a look at the daily, actually. That's a good... No, our daily looks like it's got room to the upside. That's also interesting. I didn't realise that that level there, the 730, is kind of also yesterday's high. Why are you not... Okay, there we go. Yeah, 735, which is about the same. Excuse me. Right. 735. Yeah, it's about the same as that. Yesterday's high. Basically the... Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. We'll trade off of that. Good morning, Luke. How you doing? Just shorted 47. Yeah, nice one, Zach. We are building some kind of downtrend here. I'd like to see us crack this, and then I'll look for a short as well. If we can get something good. The 325 EMA works good for YM on 15-minute. The best out of the index. Backtest it. Take a look. Don't really trade YM, but I was tricked by my ego and FOMO'd too many trades, especially Friday. Still, it's quite hard to reset my brain after a few losing trades. There is still a voice in my head. You need to get it back. Yeah. It's so tricky, isn't it? I think you need to become friendlier with losing money. It's natural, you know? See a red day as a success if it's not like an extreme red day, you know? Just making sure I've got my... Oh my god. That could have been bad. Open my phone to check Tradeify account was definitely up and running. Almost sent a voice message to my ex. Don't even know how that happened. Must have done it in my pocket. Zoom out for a few weeks or months and look at the 325 EMA on 50-minute time frame. I thought TF you were I just realized you were saying time frame. Hello Log, how you doing? Okay, I'm guessing I'm still live. OBS has got another error. I've learned from my mistakes. I don't know why this keeps on doing this. But I think if I just go ahead and ignore that... Is my stream still live? Yeah, it is. Fine. I'm just going to ignore that message. OBS hasn't crashed. I don't know why it did that. If I press yes, it just ends it like it did last time. You are live, but no music. Oh, live, but no music. Okay, that's interesting. Ah. Okay, I've got an idea. Hang on, let me fix this. Oh, I'm a genius, chat. I'm an absolute genius. I don't know. I think it's the OBS has got a beta feature where you can put... Yeah, can you hear it now? Genius. I don't know. I think it's the OBS has... Yeah, you can. Yeah. Oh, unreal. Yeah, OBS has got a feature where it can split different applications' audio, so I can like have Spotify going and mute Discord or something. And that's what seems to be causing the crash. Yeah, works fine. Play some other tunes, bro. I wish I could. Welcome to the world of copyrighted music. I can... Let me play around a bit with Stream Beats, because I've got some of the playlists. Chill Step. I played this one before and it was quite good. This is when Matt tells me that I've just got copyrighted. Go! I'm just not keen on shorting this. We don't have conviction to the upside or the downside here. We need to see something a bit different than just a long from here. I mean, that is interesting, 35 for a long, but it's just, do we have the room? Actually, with confirmation, I would be keen on that. Could be partial. Short? No, not yet. Not until it's confirmed. It's part of my system. The way I trade, yeah, shorts could work very well here, but how many times have you been burned trying to short a market that's just going up, which is exactly what we are doing. Like, in theory, this level here, this wick, good spot to look for a long opportunity if it's going to continue the trend. This music's a bit weird as well. I like it though. Yeah, okay. And actually, let me hold off for a second. Let me see what forms here. Yes, I got shaken out by the fact that the market instantly went to fill me. Nope, it needs to break the previous session high to go long, but it resting in the zone. Previous session high, right here. As you can see, we have. Morning, Zach. Did I not say good morning? Delta's looking confused, to say the least. So what I'd like to see here is a break above that, which is 40, I think. Yeah, break above 40, retest 35. I'll risk 15 points seems reasonable. I want to see us crack this little high here first. If not, if we start breaking all the way to the downside, then yeah, shorts. We'll look for shorts. Never take a trade unless the market tells you it's going that way. You're better to be late than early. I did, sorry. Well, double good morning. That's weird how that OBS thing's broken. Oh well. Oh god, Yuri, I now scored 2 top 3% first daily runs in a row. Nice. Oh dear. Have I got a tall order for me today? I'll crack open that in a second. I want to see how I react here, though. Let me get it up, actually. Kind of hard golf. Let me see if I can get this sized right. I don't need to see the 5 minute right now, so I'll just cover this up. There we go. Everyone's happy. If you don't know, we play this every day. We compete. I'm not doing too well on stream, I must admit. Oh, I didn't realise we were going to clip that. There you go. There's my long entry. If we get a retest of this. 15 points, please. Targeting, let's go for any liquidity. Yeah, I'd like to see a push in new highs into about 70, just beyond 70. That's what I'd like to see there. Okay. This is the first trade on the Tradeify 50k daily payout account. Unfortunately, even though I passed it on Thursday, it messed up and I couldn't activate it until it's weird. Until after the session on Friday. Very annoying. It was a mistake that happened. Oh no. Oh, I can't see. Here we go. I need to see us fill this pretty soon here. We are moving in the right direction, which is good. But this trade, I need to see it filled before it bids too high up. Well, that was just rubbish. What was the par? 30. Well, I'm going to touch in that in no time. Come on. Oh no, Duck Duck Goose is here. Oh, god damn it. Let me just give this a bit of a kick. Oh, lag there for a second. Oh, that's so typical. I don't think this shot's possible. And it's just going to burn through my score. So let's go up here. Nailed it. I got below par for the first time in like a week. Okay. Have you ever played Goose Goose Duck? My fave Among Us like. Goose Goose Duck? I mean, Duck Duck Goose. See, that's a kiddies game, though, isn't it? It's like a playground thing. If so, yes. Chart timeframes, what about them? 22 range here. Should fill the whole screen. Then we got my 1 minute down here, 5 minute here, and 15 minute up top. Now, did that push too high? Realistically, I'm going to leave the risk where it is for now. Delta's not showing any sellers, so I'm happy with that. Fat guy, good morning. Where is your trading buddy message? Okay, I'm filled long at 34.5. This level is this prior high here, which happens to be yesterday's prior high. We caught a bit of it already. This is the confirmation move that I've already had. I want to see us push a little bit more, get some momentum, push to the upside. I was a bit alarmed by how far we did go up there, but I'm just going to try and ignore that. I want to be pretty on it with the break even. I don't want to start off this account with a loser. Okay, that's the reaction we want to see. That's alright. Next week, same Ginger. What's up, bro? Are you the Ginger? What's the ticker for TradingView for the same chart? I'm new. Well, the ticker is just going to be Nasdaq, but this is the 22 range chart. I don't think you can properly get this on TradingView. You can get volume charts, which is like, 100 volume, but I don't think you can properly get range charts into TradingView. Yeah, I'm gonna go move that break even. I don't want to see us reject before taking out this little high that we put in before. You here? Hello. How you doing? PSP. Welcome. Welcome. Shame. That's not really what I wanted to see. This is exactly why I moved it break even. I didn't want to see us reject for this prior high. I wanted to see us at least break that, but I just don't think we will. With that kind of sell-off, usually you'd see very little resistance until that high, then a sell-off, and then I could be stopped out break even. But the fact that we did it early, I'm not going to take it off. What I will do is I'll move this 1 point in the money to avoid as much slippage as possible. Another day, another dollar. Indeed, sir. I need to see buyers step up significantly more than they are currently. I've retested this level before a crack of that high. Not interesting. I wouldn't be getting back in. But then that also looks like it's forming one of those funnels. And I know Matt jokes about the funnels, but one thing that when you can draw those stupid mean lines on a chart, one thing it does tell you is you don't know which way this chart's going. So I need to see it crack this high without a pullback. We've got very little volume up here as well. The symbol is NQ for Nasdaq 100. I know you meant Nasdaq, but I wish they called it nasty. Don't like how that looks. Do not like how that looks. I'm going to take it off there. I can't see a world where that doesn't get stopped at break even. I'm not risking slippage. Yeah, I made 45 bucks, but you know. Basically break even for me. I didn't want to dampen my mindset with a slippage trade start of the day. Are we all liking the stream? As you can see from the top right, I will be giving away a Take Profit Trader account today at 300 likes, but you need to sort of get a wiggle on. As you can see from the top right. Sorry. I forgot OBS can now hear that. Oh, that would be crazy. Watch us bid up from here. No, I'm not keen. I just wasn't keen on seeing that kind of reaction halfway through. My entry price was Day 4.25, so my stop loss was there, so I wouldn't have been stop break even just yet, but still. Morning, Ginger. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. And Matt, good morning. Yeah, I don't think this trade's going to work out, even if I hadn't flattened it. Okay, on to the next. You're in short. I can see shorts working. Part of my system though is I don't enter against the direction that the market's currently holding. How you doing? I'm good. A bit tired today. Went out for a couple of drinks last night. Regretting it now. How much payout have you taken so far this year? Don't know, not as much as I'd like. Probably about 6 grand, I'd say. Oh, I would have been dirty stopped break even just for a bid up. There's such little conviction in either direction right here. Good morning, Jamie. How was your weekend? What did you do in your free time? My weekend was good. Didn't do much. Should have done more. Just chilled. I play guitar in my free time. I like a couple beers. I put a lot of time into trading, of course. I like vibe coding things. I've got a vibe coded bot, which I actually might turn on today on stream. Put it in NinjaTrader. I think that should be fine. We have a lot of Matts. Oh yeah, you're Matt as well. Oh! What was my kind of hard golf score again? It was 2 below par. Got to put it in the Discord. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I will be tuning in and joining Liam on his stream today at 10 o'clock Central. You can tune in there. You'll see both of us live. Can I suggest a good prop firm for a beginner? Yeah, I'd probably say Lucid's got the easiest to understand rules from an eval perspective for a beginner. Check out... Hey, I'll put on... Yeah, go to that link. That explains the prop firms, but on Lucid... No, not my account. Hang on. Yeah, so the Lucid ones have got like what would I suggest? I'd probably go with the for a beginner, I'd probably go Lucid Pro. $129 with code TBM. That's like 40% off the standard price of 165. Go there. Put code TBM in checkout. If you want to see a bit more explanation, just go to the link I put in chat. That explains all four prop firms. This market doesn't know what it wants to do. I don't trust a bid. Can I get a free account, please, because I'm a student and don't have to buy an account? You can enter into the raffle to win an account. Make sure to like the stream, though. 300 likes on the stream, and I will be giving away a Take Profit Trader 50k account. Whatever happened to shame? Personally, I love the fact you took the shot. Oh, what are the trade? Oh, the guy trying to win an account, yeah. Yeah, it's always a no until you ask. Unfortunately, we don't just give away accounts to anyone who asks. Good morning, human mind. How are you? You're asking for the account. Maybe I should have held this with a stop loss. Maybe I was too nervous on this. I just didn't trust it. Random but straight at it. Absolutely. Hey, you can still win an account. You just need to enter the giveaway. You need to like the stream. I love the name Human Mind, actually. It makes you think it's all mysterious, and it's just like, oh, hang on a minute. Just a brain. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, man. A little bit tired from the weekend, but yeah, ready to get going. Had effectively a break-even start. We've finally got the Tradeify account working, which is excellent. Yeah, I'm Mind of Humans. Yeah, I finally got the Tradeify account working, which is excellent news. First day on it today, $45 up, I think. 39 after fees. I'll take it. Try and get a payout this week, maybe. These are the daily ones I've got with Tradeify, so as soon as the account's got enough money in for a payout, I'll just be taking it straight out. It's good. I'll try and keep the account going. Hopefully to live. That'll be good fun. How you take trade means your entry and setup, and how I hold a trade. I'm unable to hold trades. You just got to trust the trade, to be honest. I can't show you how to hold trades because it's very easy. You just don't get out of it, you know? But my setup is never ever trade against the direction. If the market is moving up, you do not try and predict a top. You keep on trading long until it tells you that it's going to be shorted. That's the first one. So just find the direction. Look at the 5 minute. Look at the 15 minute. Obviously, we're rising. Step 2. Do we have room to continue going up? Do I have any reason to believe we're going to stop here? Well, no, I don't, because we've already cracked that prior high. That's the earliest level I saw. We haven't cracked that yet, so I think we've got room into 780. Step 3. What level do you think price is going to reverse off of? What do you think we're going to sort of have a pullback and continue upwards from? I thought this level here. That's why I took this trade. I wait for confirmation first, which is why you can see I entered on this retest of it after we sort of bid it up and came back down to it. And then from there, you kind of use intuition a little bit just to sort of think, okay, is this a good spot to go break even? Like I went break even pretty early there. And to be fair, I think that's the right idea. I would have been bored out of my mind in this trade. I have the daily, yeah. Hopefully a payout this week. Why don't you use Bookmap? Because you can understand even more. Yeah, but then there's even more to get in the way. I don't think trading needs to be overcomplicated. Like, Bookmap might work fantastically for your strategy, but for me, what does it add? Like, it can tell me where liquidity was. Great, I can do that on Delta. I've still got order flow, it's just displayed in a different way. I've got volume still. I can see everything that I need to see. Bookmap just looks messy sometimes. Bro, ads are coming continuously. Are they? It's a good sign we're getting monetized, but sorry. The only way to avoid that is YouTube Premium, I think. Even if you're a member, you still get shown ads. The absorption and stop run indicator is good for Bookmap. Maybe. I personally try and use as little indicators as possible, because the less you have on your chart, the more you actually tend to learn over time. Like, the more you just stare at these candlesticks and you try and predict what the market's doing, and you sort of think, okay, oh, that could have been a stop run there, and then That way you get that kind of intuition, as opposed to relying on an indicator that isn't going to be right 100% of the time. Then again, you'll never be right 100% of the time, but just learning, I think, is quite good, quite important. Is this the original Matt? It looks so different. Do I lie? No, it's not. As you can see in the title, The Jamie Show. I trade London session. I hand over to Matt in 3 hours' time. Do I think NQ will fill the Friday gap? Do you mean this big old chunky boy down here? A kind of basic rule of thumb is we always fill a gap. So yeah, I do. I just don't think I want to trade into it just yet. Not until I see confirmation. I feel like the more you overcomplicate trading, the harder it is to consistently find or follow your edge. Yeah, exactly. Make it simple. And yeah, that'll be harder for a beginner, the simpler it is, because you've got less to fall back on. You can't rely on, oh, if MACD is pointing this way, and if this is pointing this way, and this indicator hasn't told me to buy or sell yet. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit harder. Because you won't have that intuition yet. But it's the only way to learn. Honestly, empty out your chart, and if you feel like you can't trade anymore, then you weren't going to be profitable anyway. Hey Jamie, what's your ref code? It's still TBM. TBM. 40% off Tradeify Take Profit Trader and Lucid. 90% off Apex still, I believe. Worst case, it's 50%. 90% still. Yeah, 90%. And they've got $59 still for a 100k no activation fee account. So $59 gets you an eval that doesn't have an activation fee if you pass. 100k as well. Mint. I think we'll sweep liquidity from London, kill zones high, and start to go down range a little bit before New York Open, and then go down as... I don't understand that at all. Sorry. Market can do whatever. Yeah, exactly. I find more commonly it's just once again, going back to simplicity. Just keep it simple, man. Mark out London highs, wait for a sweep. Oh, look, we swept London highs during the New York session. Are we rejecting it? If yes, try and short it. That's the only reason I ever go, only time I ever go against a trend, sorry, is during the New York session when liquidity comes in. During London, I never trade against it. What's your view when New York opens on Nasdaq today? The levels haven't formed yet, so I prefer I try and make an opinion, sort of a judgment, things I'd like to see, but I don't do that until about, at the very earliest, an hour before the open. I've got another 2 hours before I do that. Why does this feel like Globex? Oh, tell me about it. This is painful. We're going to get Fred giving us random volume at some point as well. I think it's because, as someone said, it's FOMC week, which I didn't even realise. Who said that? Okay, it was Matthew. Yeah, Matthew. Didn't realise. So yeah, we're going to be slow. Yeah, it was Matthew, yeah. But I'd still be in this trade going on what? Yeah, 20 minutes later, we've printed more 1-minute candles than we have 22 range candles. That's when you know it's slow. What can you do? What's the best site for 3 gamma levels? I don't know. I don't use gamma levels. Can you not make your own? What are gamma? What? I thought gamma levels were just like order blocks and things. And I also thought they were more into options than they were futures. Someone was talking about this a while ago. I can't remember what it was. Was it you, Human Mind? I think it was. Also, big earnings. Yeah. Yeah, it's options. I thought it was. Yeah, I trade futures, Gojira, so I'm not the expert on options. I never really even bothered with them. I don't like the idea. Okay, I won first match in chess. What a good day. I should play some chess on stream, actually. We should do... I want to do a day this week, actually, chat, where I get a fresh eval and we do a chat trades day. So you lot will be the ones taking the trades. I'll place them in the chart, but you will decide what trades I take. Apparently, it has never led to a passed account. Let's see if we can change that. Why base hit traders are profitable when compared to RR base traders? I think both are profitable. Base hit traders tend to be a little bit more successful because it's less toll on the mental, so it's something you can do more consistency in the long run. Like, and I think the main reason base hits are more popular isn't because actually having base hits from like a mathematical level is better. I think it's because you have a higher win rate, so you don't go through the sort of mental struggles that you get during a losing streak, and therefore you can just execute cleanly every single day, because even a really bad day for you isn't, you know. I think I'll do Wednesday for that. Actually, no, I quite like Wednesdays. We'll do Friday for that. We'll do Friday. This Friday, chat will trade for me. I'll get a fresh eval. I'll do another Tradeify eval, I think. Or Lucid. No, I have to do one without a daily loss limit and without a consistency rule, so we can just go all in with it. Try and pass it in a single day. And, yeah. See if you guys can pass an account. I'd love it if you passed it. That'd be so funny. Do Apex. Yeah, I might do Apex. Yeah, good shout. Your risk model on a 50k account. My risk model is however much the trade needs. So in this case, I risked 300. Went break even. You know, I don't really have a risk model. I just don't risk too much. If we do catch momentum here, break above 40, top 50-ish, I'll see if I can catch a bid. I'm a game man, Jamie. We're here because we don't trust ourselves. I will be gambling with you lot on Friday. Let's do it together. Fridays are bad days for me anyway. I was really lucky to finish the Friday just gone, I think 500 green, 600 green. The week before that, I was $3,000 red on the Friday. Jamie, are you a momentum trader? What is that bit of fluff? Yeah, kind of, I guess. It's not what I'd call my strategy. It's just, you know, I don't really have a name for it. Yeah, let's go momentum trader. What's the actual definition of like a momentum trader? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I guess I am. I guess I am. Jacob, it's okay. I forgive you. Good morning. How are you doing, chat? Has anybody taken a trade yet? If so, what did you take? Because I don't see much. Also, make sure you're liking the stream. I'm going to be giving away an account today at 300. We nailed it on Friday. Let's do it again. This is also going to blast in your ear again. We're at 55 now. Keep that stuff going. Trading crude today. How's that going for you? Oh, juicy. Can I get this? Let's see if we can get 40 on the dot. Bid up into 70. That'd be nice. Waiting for 300 likes to get completed. Good morning. I'm trading pre-market now due to job. Painful price action to start trading mornings. Today's pretty painful, I'll give you that. But overall, I actually really enjoy London session. I think last week, I should probably tally it up how much I made last week overall in the London, but 500, 300, 1200. No, sorry, hang on. I think it's like I think last week we finished green on stream about 3k, maybe more. Good week. London session's been really good. Yeah. Today is not its prime. And again, we're only 45 minutes into this. As a trader, you do spend most of your time watching candlesticks do absolutely nothing that you're keen on, at least. It's a good thing to have, actually, just be able to sit here and watch. I haven't quite mastered it yet, hence why there's an order on the charts right now. Sounds low, but good week. Less algos. Yeah. Sounds low, do you reckon? Let's work it out. So, got a pen and paper. Right. Purely from memory. So, let's work our way backwards. Friday was 500. Off the top of my head. Thursday, I know there was about 350 in the Tradeify eval, and then add that to, I think it was about 920 on my Apex funded. That was the day we had Jaws on stream. Fun day that I really enjoyed. Wednesday. I can't remember. How did we finish it on Wednesday? Can someone tell me? I would load it up, but last time I pressed a button on Chrome, it crashed my OBS, and it kind of still is in the process of crashing. Was it 1200? Let's put 1200 on Wednesday. I thought I did it twice. Didn't I make 1200 on Tradeify and then... I passed the Apex eval as well, didn't I? Which was like 400. I think it was 1600. Are you kidding? Sorry, hang on a minute. What is this? One singular tick. Alright, that's fine, thank you. Fred's got it out for me today. It's fine. Huh. That did be dirty, yeah. Okay, Tuesday. I seem to remember I finished red on Tuesday. Is that right? That happened to me so many times last week. Oh, yeah, man. I remember, I think Monday I had like 3 or 4 in a row that just wouldn't fill me. I should really tally these days up. I should journal like Danny does. Danny's got a good system going with his journaling. So let's go on Tuesday. So that was Thursday. That was Wednesday. This was Tuesday. Let me just check like the end of the stream and what the P&L was showing us. You in 5? Oops. Oh, did I literally just finish? Hang on, I'm confused. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. So I've finished -6. No, I finished more than that, I think. I finished red like 800 or something. Yeah, -800 on Tradeify. But then plus 200 on another account. Okay, Monday. I'm pretty sure Monday wasn't great. Are you Matt's son? I'm not sure he's old enough to be my dad. He'd have to have had me when he was like 8 or 7. Let's check. So what was Monday like? That was the Tuesday. No, that's Kane. That was on Friday. That means this one's Monday. 220, 200 likes by the end of this stream. Minimum. Hang on. Sorry. I'm very confused what's going on right now. Is this the live one? This is the live one. 760 apparently. Yeah, okay. Equals. Right, let's add this all together. Fred seems to be a rater emotionally Hey? Matt retired and bought this dude on the channel. Thanks, Shiri. I'm just this dude now. I like the way you're explaining. I'm trying. Hang on. So, calculator time. Who said traders had to be good at maths? Plus 920, plus 1600, minus 800, plus 200, plus 760. It's 3-5. Finished last week green on stream. 3-5. Yeah. Great handwriting from me as well. Big words are hard. I know. I should get the journal thing that Danny has. Danny's got like a Notion chart thing. It's pretty good. Like you know, Notion, that sort of like notebook thing. He's got a really good template for journaling this. Poll, please, short or long. Excellent idea. Chat. What do you think is going to happen first? Okay, look at my screen. On the 5-minute here. Type a 1 in chat if you think we're going to break this high first. Type a 2 in chat if you think we're going to break this low first. Whichever you think is going to happen first. 2 break to the downside, 1 break to the upside. It's balanced so far. Oh, Human Mind got a full house. Are you sure? Last time you said you got a full house, you lied to us. Jacob thinks 3. We don't do either. A lot of 2s coming in, a lot of 1s coming in. What does that tell us, chat? Nobody knows. I have ace full house. Tell me the full thing. Because remember, full house is if you have 2 aces and then there's like 3 kings. Higher then down to fill gap. Okay. Okay. Very balanced. So, yeah, what does that tell us, chat? It tells us nobody knows. So that means, should we be trading in the middle here? Probably not. Does it mean the next sort of half an hour is going to be very boring? Definitely. Because it means we're going to have to wait for us to break either of those before looking for a trade. But, much rather that than looking at my P&L tank, you know? Full house is 3 of one card, 2 of another. Yeah, exactly what Skrillex said. I need to... Human Mind, I feel like I need to give you some education on poker. Right, okay. Full house in poker. Full house. You see this here? So that is a full house. Let me full screen this for you. You see, it's got 3 kings and 2 tens. So... 3 of one card, 2 of another. I had 2 ace and on the table was 2 ace 2. No, that's a 4 of a kind here. That's this. 4 of a kind. Three, nothing but consolidation. Maybe. Yeah, it's not looking good. Yeah, 4 of a kind. Full house is 3 of one, 2 of another. go, Matt. One thing that's been helping me a lot is using a fixed range volume profile. I uncheck volume profile and settings so it just shows the value area high, value area low, and point of control lines. I make the point of control black, others white. Matthew, actually, you won't see it here, but there's a similar thing that this chart does. So this volume profile prints the total volume printed for the entire day. So from Globex until the close. And then when the New York session opens, we have value area high, value area low, and point of control. That prints just for the New York session. No, it's not. It's higher than 4. Keep in mind, you can't have more than 4 of the same card in a deck. No, a full house is... No, it's lower. So it's... Oh, sorry, you mean ranking-wise. Yeah, 4 of a kind is higher than full house. Ah, there Fred goes. Could have taken that trade, but I'd have literally been in that for 40 minutes now, I think. I think I got in at like 18 minutes past. Yeah, I think so. What platform is this? This is Sierra chart. $71 likes so far, chat. Keep those likes coming in. They're giving away accounts today. I want their footprint chart. Might sub. Yeah, Sierra actually has quite a good footprint chart. You can customize this to look like anything you like. I just like it like this, similar to how Matt has it. In fact, almost identical to how Matt has it. And there are currently 141 watching. Exactly. Do you guys want an account? Yes or no? Let me know by liking. It's a real pain to set up Sierra. Yeah. 50% is crap, peeps. Hit that like. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And Fred had to rub it in. I took break even too soon. Yeah. Then again, it doesn't look like we're going to be breaking that high very easily. Why can't I get this lined up properly? That'll do. But to be in a trade 40 minutes and at this moment in time only be up 8 points is crazy. 40 minutes for 8 points. That's 160 bucks in an hour, nearly. About 200 bucks an hour. Hell, if you're a good electrician, you make more than that. So, if you hold a 20-point trade for 40 minutes, you're nuts. Yeah, exactly. Like, I held a trade recently which was 60 points, and that was like an hour. That seems to make... That's $1,200 for an hour's work. Yeah. Anything less than 60 points, oh, not worth it. Well, actually, no. Anything less than like 30, not worth it. Any word in trades to release? Not yet. Not yet. It appears we'll barcode for a bit. Yeah, probably. Maybe. Who am I kidding? Definitely. Break this low, though. I'd be keen on something. I'm leaving these lines up, so... We've got it in chat. We've got the record of people saying 1s and 2s. Want to see who's right and who's wrong. I think we had majority 2s. Actually, I think it was pretty balanced. Trade the 15-second then. You know, switching time frames doesn't actually speed the chart up, right? Doesn't speed up the price movements. Like the 22 range is a pretty rapid chart normally, but the price is barely moving, so... trade MYM today. It's doing great with CL down. Ah. NQ's been treating me very well recently. I'm just going to sit here and wait. It's slow right now, but it should speed up. In fact, it's been slow all night. But it's not enough for me to switch. Worst case, I just hold a trade for ages. Like if we crack this low, this 5-minute low down 730, retest 740, risk 15 points, target 680 or 690, maybe 700. We'll go for 690, maybe 680. That's a trade I'd be interested in. I think I'm going to go have a cigar. Oof. There's a cigar. It's a bit early for a cigar for me though. It's pretty bright blue sky day actually here. A bit chilly though. Okay, sellers stepping up here. Quite a lot of sellers actually. Probably a little bounce into 740 here. Maybe not. Maybe continue. Okay, there we go. There we go. Fred is coming in clutch now. Hang on. As soon as we break that line, I'm just using my take profit as a line marker here. Break that line, I'll leave this order on. If we start to bid up before breaking that line, I will take it off. What would the risk look like on this? 360. Worth it. Did we break it? I didn't actually look. Yeah, we did. Excellent. I'm going to leave that trade on there. I called it, man. Do you remember I say you were smoking? I actually never properly smoked a cigar. That'd be quite cool, though. Apparently you take it into your mouth, not your lungs. Like it's supposed to be a flavouring thing. With a meal, almost. I saw this 20-minute short documentary on it. I was really bored. I'm looking for a 720 bounce for 10 points. Yeah, that can work. You might have to give it 15 points of risk, though. Tell you what, chat. I'm going to leave this trade on the chart here. I'm going to go for we. If we get stopped out in this trade, I'm sorry. It's your fault, as per usual. Nothing I can do. Make sure to hit the like button because I am going to be giving away an account, but I'll be back in just one moment. Right, I'm back. I'm back. Didn't get filled. That's a bit sad. Okay. Tell you what, if we get confirmation at 680 here, I will be interested in taking a long. And everybody who put 2 in the chat, you were correct. We cracked the low. Look at that. Oh yeah, reminder chat. For those of you tune into Liam's stream, or don't normally, but tune into mine, I will be joining Liam today. He streams at 10 AM Central for 3 hours. I'll be joining him for 2 hours, the first 2 hours of his stream today. We haven't changed the thumbnail or title yet. We're trying to. We need to wait for Danny to wake up. Hey Jamie, do you know what trading platforms we will be using we will be able to use on TRADESTER. TRADESTER itself is a trading platform. So that's it, really. If you're in London area, go to James J. Fox. They will help you out and can also smoke in their lounge. Oh, is this one of those gentlemen's clubs? That'd be so cool to go visit. The only real time zone is East Coast. Okay, 11 a.m. East Coast then. What's a good cigar? How can I know? I like a Monte Cristo. I actually don't know either. I need to do some research, man. No, it's fair. Most people are in the East Coast. Most Americans are anyway. It's for English time. I know it's obviously London trading session. What's that? Excellent question. What is it? It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, did you get BE on that? Yeah, that's a shame. That was actually a good point to probably go break even as well. I'm gonna take this lunge off now. But yeah, everyone who put 2 in the chat, you were right. GG's to you. It's one of the oldest cigar shops in the world, is it? Where are you, Matt? I'm Jamie. I'm in Britain. Do they have an online shop? Good question. Oldest cigar shop in the world? I have a feeling the answer is no. What are they called again? Was it James J. Simmons or something? James J. Fox. James J. Fox. They do. They have an online. They have an online shop. Oh, look how premium that looks. No idea what any of this means, but that is interesting. You're better off going to their vault. They have a vault in the shop, I'm guessing. How cool is that? Right, 160 people in here. Let me refresh the page, see how many likes we got. Once again, every time I refresh, it's going to blast me in my ears. Right, 160 people. Yeah, sorry about that. Page, see how many likes. Oh, keeps on going. 79. Once again, only 50%. Chat, reminder, giving away an account at 300 likes. If you haven't already, like the stream, and you will be entered into the raffle to win an account when said time comes. You cannot enter the giveaway without having already liked the stream. It won't enter you. So you might as well. Are you in a trade? No, I'm trying to get in at 40, but I might be waiting a good long while to get the fill on this. I'm trying to get short at 40, hopefully. If there is any way to smoke it with something. Well, I heard that you're supposed to sort of take it into... You don't take it in your lungs. You sort of take it into your mouth, and then that's supposed to flavour your food and stuff, I think. And other things. And your whiskey as well, I think. How about you just give me 10 free accounts right now as a gesture of goodwill? Sorry, let me think about that one. No. Worth a shot. Yeah, well, it's always a no till you ask, right? His earphones suck like him falling out. I've sadly never smoked one. That'd be cool. Neither have I, but I wouldn't like cheap out on it. It's not something I'd be taking up consistently, so I'd be buying like a bougie one. You were just about to type that word for word. What, Yuri's message? Short from 730. Yeah, 730 is also interesting, but it's just that's too much risk for me. So if we are going to pull back, I wouldn't be keen on getting in at anything lower than 40, just because of the amount of risk this trade needs. So if I don't get the fill, I don't get the fill. Yeah, you don't inhale properly. It's why cigar smokers get throat/mouth cancer instead of lung cancer. Maybe I shouldn't smoke one then. So you get like 3 minutes of good volume and then we just stagger for, what, 45 minutes? Chat reminder, those who just joined. 2 things. 1, today at 4 p.m. GMT, 10 a.m. CST or 11 a.m. EST, I am going to be joining Liam on his stream on this channel, just after Matt. Second thing, this Friday, I'm going to be getting a brand new eval, and you are going to try and pass it on stream. I won't be coming up with any trade ideas myself. You guys will be trading it exclusively. Be good fun. Fridays are bad for me. That's why I chose Friday. Just accidentally hit buy instead of sell, instant $70 loss. Do you know how many times I accidentally do that? Like, if I wanted to buy here, I'd be like going to put a buy limit and I'd accidentally press sell limit and it would just market me into a sell. And it's like, oh my God. To instant flatten. What? How does that work? Well, I'll just be holding polls in the chat, long, short, and then I'll just be saying, okay, where's our stop loss? I'll be reading through the chat and everyone's like, okay, you want me to short here? Okay, I'll short here. I'll be getting an account without a daily loss limit and without a consistency rule so that if we pass, do we get the payout? I mean, I could divvy it up, sure. I don't know how I'd do that. It sounds a bit logistically a nightmare, especially considering, you know, there's so many people here. It's probably only going to be like $10. Also, you'd have to get the payout. Like, we'd have to pass it and then get the payout. Chat in control of an eval has to be a great return. 0 out of 100,000. Oh, no, million. Yeah. If you pass it, honestly, that would be legendary. I'll give away like 3 accounts if you pass it. That's a shout, actually. I should have stakes. I'll talk to Matt about it. See how many accounts he can give me for it if you do actually manage to pass it. Why don't you turn the potential payout into eval giveaways once you've covered the cost of an eval? I could, but the way that the giveaways work is the prop firms themselves give us the accounts. So I can't like use the payout and buy codes to give you. There's no way of me buying codes. So I'd have to just get Matt to email Apex and say, hey, Jamie's eligible for a payout. Can you just give us the equivalent amount in accounts? Like, how many would that be? Like, if we did a no activation fee Apex ones, then like $100 each. So if I get a max payout, $1,500, that's 15 accounts. Yeah, theory. That's if they agree, though. Bad idea letting viewers trade for you. Matt did it last time and it failed terribly. Well, it's for the fun of it more than anything. It would be so much fun doing that. Just like, also it's stress-free for me because all I'm doing is placing the trades that you want to do. And I'm like, oh, stop out. Better luck next time, chat. Oh, Matt's already approved it. That guy. He's already approved it. So this Friday, better tune in for it. You can trade my account on stream. It'll be a new one, but still. I should hold some kind of stakes though. Like, I don't know. What's the maximum amount of account memberships I can give? Oh, 50. I'm not doing that. That's 250 bucks. 250 quid. That's crazy. I'll give 10 memberships. That's 50 quid. If you pass it. And I'll give away 2 accounts or something along those lines. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll give away 2 accounts and I'll gift 10 memberships if you pass it. If you fail it, nothing. Nada. I think everyone will be choosing, you know? So, not just one person. Ginger, I like how Twitch did with Pokemon. The people controlled the whole game. It was chaotic. Yeah, I saw a guy who does that with GTA 5 as well. He, like, chat does polls and they choose whether you go forward, punch someone, and they just ended up walking to a police station and punching the nearest cop. It was so funny. I think they managed to actually steal the jet from the military base as well. So it'll be all in a normal size. Well, you can pick the size as well. I'll hold a poll in chat. How many contracts should we do? You know, minis or micros? I mean, the goal is to either pass the account or fail it on stream. So realistically, the lowest I want to be doing is like 1 mini. It's two grand drawdown, 3 grand profit target. It'll be all in, you know. I know it will. Maybe I'll hold a poll, either 1, 2, or 3 contracts. I know people will still be spamming like 10, but still. Am I ever going to get the fill in this trade? This is crazy slow. How long have we been diddling in the middle here? About 15 minutes so far. Not awful, I guess. There we go, getting some bid up now. If we do push much lower though, of course, instant sellers back down. If we do push much lower, like into 700s or lower, I would probably rather look for some long continuation trades off of, you know, this 15-minute pullback here. With confirmation though. Always confirmation. I'm going to take this off for now. Yeah, confirmation from anywhere from 700 down to 680, like this zone. Anywhere rejecting within this zone. And I'll be looking to get long. Very little liquidity. We've got some news in about an hour and 10 minutes, but it's doable goods. Like the world's slowest news. So, not too worried about that. Actually, no, Canada ones is slower, but still. How are we doing on likes, chat? Once again, 300 likes giveaway an account today. TPT 50k. Good likes, chat. Once TPT again, are good. They have a really, really good live environment. Okay. Tapped into 700 here. Fred sent us there. It's good. Hour and 20 minutes and I caught... That's crazy. I caught this trade at like 15 minutes after I started the stream, which is over an hour ago now. And on the 22 range, it looks like it just happened. Did we actually test 700 there? I don't think I marked that out quite right. There you go, that's the... Yeah, that's the actual range we want to see. When I say confirmation, I mean proper confirmation, which could also take quite a long time to build. Then again, on the 5 minute, this is quite an aggressive sell-off. You got back in on short retest of 720. Yeah, nice. You want us to come down to 660? Yeah, that's too much for me. Stops 10 points in the money, so you've got to stop at like 710. Ooh. Chat, do I get in at 710? Joking, not till Friday. We aren't really catching a bid here, but then again, this is just at the top of that zone that I'm interested in. Any lower than 680 with confirmation, I'm not actually all that interested in as much because all the volume is sat here. So, tricky. Another base hit coming at 680 for 10 points. Yeah, I'd like to see that. That would be my sort of confirmation there as well. Confirmation zone for me to get long, ideally. Where would I target? Probably could target quite a bit actually on this. So I'm willing to sit here and do nothing just because I think this trade I could probably target something ridiculous like 80 points. You think we rip past that? I don't know. I'm sat on my hands until the move is confirmed. Anywhere from 700 to 680 is where I want to be getting long if we confirm it. Took the 20 sellers couldn't hold us below 700. Yeah. Well, we're back below it now. Oh, you took the 20 sellers couldn't hold us below 700. I see. I thought you said there were 20 sellers holding us below 700. Yeah, GG's. 720 down to 700. Good trade. You would like to see it drop fast into 680 for me to take that trade. Yeah? I mean, I don't really care how quickly it does it. London's just very slow overall. Speed only matters to me once I get in. Although it looks like you're going to get your wish. NQ just hit value area high from Globex Open. Interesting, okay. Watch it rip to my initial target now. It's always the way, Jacob. Always the way. So in terms of confirmation, I won't be placing my trade until like for instance, if we came up, broke this high and retested 700, that would be good for me. I'd probably end up risking down to like just 10 points probably. Just to that low. Maybe 3 points lower than the low, just to prevent any double bottoms or tiny liquidity sweeps from snagging me out. I'm cooking almost everything last time, and it's so funny. Wait, are you cooking another chicken, human mind? That was raw. That was you, wasn't it? You just couldn't. When was that? Friday? Thursday? Oh, now I want a roast dinner. What do I want for lunch? I might go for my classic sandwich of the day kind of thing with some olives, sausages, stuff like that. But again, it is cooler today. Why did you have to say it, Jamie? I'm sorry, I really want to roast now. Toby's Carvery is only a 10-minute drive from me. If I'm familiar, or from America, or from a different country, Toby's Carvery is a carvery. It's kind of in the name. Just a proper roast dinner. Can we please... Okay, actually we're doing this with quite a bit of volume. Yeah, can we please show some confirmation down here? That'd be juicy. And black pudding. I actually don't like black pudding. It's not for me. Unfortunately. Not for me. It looks like we're just going to keep on going through this whole level here. Last chance is 680 to hold us. It looks like whole level here. Great. 103 likes on the stream so far, chat. We're an hour and a half in. I need to see another 200 or 197 likes before I give away an account. Did it Friday. Do it again today. You don't believe that I don't like black pudding? You better start believing it. You closed your short early and you kind of regret it. Yeah, if anyone caught that short, that was nice. Unfortunately, I wasn't keen on looking for a short there yet. You like a good Toby Carvery? I know. Oh my god. Is it weird to go get a Toby Carvery for lunch? Got an hour and a half in theory whilst Matt streams. Are you green for today so far? Yeah, you can see my P&L top left. I'm just up 45 bucks, basically break even, but you know, I'm in the money. I just flattened it early because I wasn't keen on taking any kind of... this is the first trade on my Tradeify funded account. I was not willing to start it on a red trade. No, sir. Which is why I'm being really patient with this as well. And this volume is just dead. We didn't even get much 12 o'clock volume, did we? When was 12 o'clock? I guess we kind of did. That was the push down to here. You're up 1.2k on your eval. Oh, GG's. Jack Chopper GG's for Ilyas Bidi. Oh, but your fund is up $20. Yeah, I think that's a good result for today, to be fair. Yeah, we're not catching any bids there. Take that off. Let's see VWAP next. Last time we tested that was many, many hours ago. About, what's that? Here was the last time we tested it. 11 o'clock. 11:30 was the last time we tested that, which was 7 hours ago. Confirmation that VWAP bid back up. Whoa. Okay. I was expecting that to take a little bit longer, to be honest. I'm not filled. I don't think I'm going to get filled. There was no retest for me there. That's such a shame. What was that? 6:30? I don't think anything was scheduled. No, nothing scheduled. Time for Wordle. Good shout. Right. As per, I will not be looking at chat throughout this. So I am going to minimize that. Let's have a look. What was yesterday? I'm going to try a strategy, testing yesterday's word first. Ooh. A word? I swear that's a word. It's for Sawyer. I think it's got an A in it, actually, doesn't it? Sit. Ooh. Okay, and there's no double O in this, so oh, hang on, Popes. Oh no, hang on. O has to be there, so Poser. Oh, I am a legend at this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Sorry, chat. I turned you off because otherwise people thingy. Oh god, that's a lot of lot to catch up on. Can't say I didn't call it 660 inbound. You called it. You called it, Jacob. GG for that. Well, that would have been full TP, but 20 points is better than minus 20. It absolutely is. Yeah, never be ashamed of closing a trade early. Maybe VWAP gets a good retest here. He's such a poser. Spamming always gets people to answer. What are you asking me? Kindly mention which instrument and time frame, please. Okay. Nasdaq. NQ. 5 minute on the left. 15 minute top right. 1 minute bottom left. 22 range chart. It should be in screen background. Actually, it is. Top left there, you see it says NQ. Granted, the time frames aren't, but it's also in the title. Is this a Tradeify account? It is, yeah. I got that working. Yeah, if you missed Friday, I don't know what happened. I passed it on Thursday, but I couldn't get it activated. There was some problem with the verification thing. They got it sorted, though. So we're now on the Tradeify account. First trade up $39. Woohoo. What a shift. Chat, don't forget to keep on liking the stream if you want to give away today. Chat, don't forget to keep on liking the stream. Great. Can you stay muted, please? My Google Chrome is misbehaving. Be nice or I'll use Firefox. What type is it? Select or growth? It's a select account, and I went with the daily select. You know what, chat? How much risk does this involve? 15 points. Keen. Let's see us get a little bit of continuation into 700. Keen. Limit orders are great. Limit orders are fantastic. Can you explain the lot sizes? It's mentioned max I can buy 4 minis. I'm going to tighten my risk here. Yeah, I enter with 1 mini every time. So the maximum size you can enter per trade is indeed 4 minis. Actually, this is stupid. I'm not going to do that. Prior open is interesting. So I'm going to tighten it to just below 50. Which is what, 265? Yeah. So now this way it can test the prior open. I didn't look at Delta before doing this, to be fair. That's one thing I didn't do. Tell you what, if we break this high here, I'm going to go break even. I'm just going to hold the break even, move all the way up. There you go. Yeah. Let's see how far this trade can go. I haven't got a consistency wall anymore, chat, so I can go for the moon. 720 is... 720 looks like a nice target. Now, it's put your feet up a clock and let the trade play whilst... just sort of let the market do its thing. Best way to avoid getting chopped up. You just chillax. I'm going to move my stop up to $50. This is solely to avoid slippage. Since my feet are up as well, I'm also going to use the trade bar on the side here just to get out if I need to. Just quite a long reach for the keyboard, and as I explained, I'm a little bit tired today. Can you explain your trade setup here? Yeah, absolutely I can. It's actually a great question. This is kind of going against my system, typically, to be honest. Yeah, so this trade, we lunged quite aggressively, as you can see on Delta here, into VWAP. We then caught a bid off VWAP. We have so much room, even though technically this is counter trend. We have so much room to the upside. It's crazy. So when we were rejecting VWAP here, I decided that, yeah, we can catch a bid here. Let's see this push a little bit more. And that seems to be exactly what we're doing. Now we're getting some sellers stepping in, which I don't like. Do you ever add to a trade? I don't. No, the maximum I'm ever into a trade with is 1 mini, and the smallest I'm ever into a trade with is also 1 mini. So it's 1 mini, take it or leave it kind of thing, you know? I'm going to tighten this to here, 10 points in the money, just because I don't, you know, macro level. Looks like a base hit's getting locked in here, chat. Looks like a base hit. What is VWAP? VWAP stands for Volume Weighted Average Price. It's effectively an EMA that is calculated using volume and the average price. So it moves more aggressively, tighter to the price when there's more volume getting involved. And when there's very little volume, it moves very slowly. As you can see here, look, volume stepped in. Look how quickly that sped up. What if you switch to 10 micros and manage it better? I don't recommend that. I don't recommend that at all. One reason I don't recommend that is because if you get a top tick entry or bottom tick entry or take profit or stop loss, sometimes it won't fill your whole position because it'll only fill 3 of those micros out of the bunch. Not ideal, really. Also, micros I don't like. Delta is different on micros. The volume profile is different. Liquidity is different. It's just NQ is the one. Micros follows NQ, and NQ can throw out some conflicting information. Hi there, you trading futures? I am indeed. I'm trading Nasdaq futures. Come on, if you're going to bid, can you just carry on, please? You're being a bit boring. I asked him Friday who delivered. Fred? Actually, hang on, chat. Yeah, Fred, mate. How you doing? Yeah, can you just send this market up a little bit, please? Yeah, my stop's at 72, so just avoid that for me, please. Yeah, cheers, mate. Okay. Yeah, Fred's on it, guys. I'd like to iterate, we don't actually have a friend who moves the market for us. We're not manipulators. Just in case someone's quickly getting on the phone to the CME. Matt, I have ChatGPT make me an anchored VWAP that starts every week at Sunday Globex and resets every Sunday. On Sunday, it stays same as regular VWAP until Tuesday. Anchored VWAP. Okay. Needs time to separate. Yeah, a lot of people anchor their VWAP differently. My consensus with using things like indicators is have it set up the exact same way that most others have it set up, which is daily. So this VWAP starts and ends at the start and end of every day. So you see the moment the market opened, the price that it opened at, that's where VWAP teleported to. So we closed down here, VWAP instantly appeared up here. So this one tends to have more conviction. I mean, it's holding price up right now, so... Can you please explain? And that is a stop out of 10 points there. 200 bucks. I wasn't willing to give it any more risk until the upside. We had liquidity there. That probably explains it a bit more. Okay. Can you explain how to buy contracts on MNQ? It's not the same as buying a stock. No, it's not the same as buying a stock, but in theory, it kind of is very similar. So you just select how many contracts you want to buy, depending on your brokerage. So in Sierra chart, like here, I select 1, 2, 3, or you can just press 1, 2, 3. If you're on TradingView, you input it at the bottom right. It depends on what you're trading on. Do you actually have an account set up? Have you deposited money, or do you have a prop firm account? And then you just select how many you want based on chart system that you use. Every single one uses it differently. Select buy or sell if you want to buy or sell at market. Like you can do bid and ask. So bid, you're entering the bid side, the closest bid. So you'd be entering at 76 to 75 if you get filled. Ask, same thing. First ask order. Or you can just press market buy, depending on your chart system. Or you can place limit orders. If you wanted to sell up here, that's a limit order. So when price hits here, it's going to fill my order and then it's going to short me. Wow, Fred was seeking my stop there. You know what Fred did? He stopped me out to the tick without slippage, just to go ahead and dump the market, just so he's kind to me, actually. That was a kind thing for Fred to do. Yeah, cheers, Taki. Cheers, Skidsteer. And good morning, Skidsteer. Time to stop relaxing because that trade is now over. Does the contract value changes per second like a common stock? The price that you see here, that's the price. So when you press buy at the current price, you'll get filled at the price that you're seeing on the chart. That's the whole point. So, yeah. I got stopped out on a short a couple seconds before that dump boot. Ah, that is rough. What the hell is this? This is Fred. Tell you what, that if anyone had a limit order set at VWAP, you were laughing right now. Coco, not in here, please. Remember what I said? Sweep liquidity, London highs, and go down. We didn't sweep London highs. London highs are still forming. We are in the London session right now, Tremens. And we never swept it. That's Asia highs. Actually, yeah, that is Asia highs. No man, kill zone. Divergence. Morning, Sarah. How are we? Oh, afternoon now, Sarah. We never swept that, Tremens. I mean, did you catch a good trade? Did you get in it? If you did, GG's. Chat, what are we looking at for likes? We've got 205 people in here. According to my handy-dandy little refresh page that always breaks. Looking at for likes. And then blasts my own voice in my ear. There you go. 130 likes on the stream. We're nearly halfway there, chat. Then I give away an account. I think we gravitate towards that liquidity, to be fair. You caught 120 points. Yeah, GG's. Chat, drop a GG in the chat for Tremens. 120 points is lovely. Morning, Tex. How you doing? This market hurts me. I just need $500 for a payout. Love Shaylee. Never say I just need this. Because before you know it, that'll go through the roof. You'll make mistakes. There's a day I win a giveaway. It is. Yeah, 300 likes. Everyone who's just joining in, like the stream. Hope you had a great weekend, buddy. Yeah, I did actually. It wasn't too bad. I went out for a few drinky poos last night, though, and I am slightly feeling it this morning. I can't handle it like I used to. Getting old. If anyone wants a picture on how I see London kill zone and weight strategies. If you want to show your trade, Tremens, sure, go ahead. It's in the post it in the Spec Trades channel. I actually need to do a thing showing people's trades today. On a school night, I know. Why did chat just go bananas? I don't know. They got the zoomies. Just bagged 10k and 2 minis. GG. That is how many points? That's 250 points, isn't it? Nice one. I have been making mistakes. I've been in this funded for 2 weeks and keep chasing for that payout. Yeah, that's stop chasing the payout. Chase the trades. Chase the trades that you love to make. Sorry. Like right here, I'm not interested in anything. I could, in theory, if I traded fantastically today, get a payout this evening. That's the beauty of the daily accounts. However, I hate this position. There's nothing around here that I'm interested in until we see some confirmation, so I'm flat. Have that mindset. You chase the charts, you don't chase the payout. I just want your opinion. According to you, how many ticks a successful trader makes on NQ? That's completely irrelevant, to be honest, Danny. I think that you could be very profitable and make a lot of money taking, 5 points a day. If you trade with 5 contracts, that's $500 a day. That's a pretty good income, especially if you're copy trading accounts. But then again, if you're trading micros, you'll need a lot more. You'll need 50 points in a day, Ticks doesn't matter. P&L matters. And taking trades that you can consistently repeat. Because no matter how many points or ticks you make in a day, you can just scale it as long as it's profitable. New York keeps manipulating me. Yeah, actually, I've not been trading much New York recently. I haven't been enjoying it. I've been making pretty much all of my trades during London session. Especially today, I won't be touching. I'll be joining Liam on his stream this afternoon, if you guys didn't know. So from 10 AM Central, I will be on Liam's stream on this channel. But that'll be the first time I'm properly trading New York, like properly. I went long at 7.16 and don't know if I should get out. Do you like the trade? Is this against what you would normally do? Is getting out a panic move for you? Is it the wrong move? Just walk yourself through it. Remove the money from the equation. Remove it. Price action. Long at 7.16. Do you like it? Where's your target? Where's your stop? Where's your risk at? What's your size? First 15 minutes orb will be great to trade in New York. Okay, in your opinion. Yeah, sure. It's not something I look for. But I know a lot of people who have success with it. At least take me to dinner first. I intend to. Can you wear a fully dressed Hex? Remember FOMC week. I know, that's why I'm a bit nervous about all of this. Could be choppy. Yeah, I haven't looked at Fridays. I just looked at Wednesdays. Okay, let's have a cheeky peek at this. Today's the 27th. Buggle. UPS, Coca-Cola, Boeing earnings, and then we've also got Ford and Visa. It's tomorrow. Not much going on there. FOMC on Wednesday, of course, and then Starbucks, Microsoft, and Qualcomm, and Meta. Oh my days! Wednesday is a day to take what you can and run. Thursday, jobless. We got consumer spending, and Apple, and Coinbase, and Rivian. Ooh. And then Friday, Amazon. And Chevron and AbbVie. And then Trump cabinet meetings as well. Okay, busy day. Busy day. And major earnings, yeah. 1 mini to 785 and have no stop set. Will stop myself at 100. What, 100 points? Sorry, you're Love Shaylee, you're down is that 40 points right now? $800? Do you mean 1 micro? Everyone going for 100 pointers now. Yeah, 1 micro. Okay, no, that's all right. So that's 50 points. So as soon as we hit 66, I expect you to say you're out. Follow the news. Follow your rules, sorry. Everyone's going for 100 pointers now. I know. I encourage people not to. Have you ever heard of BPR trading strat? No, I haven't. Please explain. 1 mini with $100 stop loss would be something. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Jamie can, we all can. Could you possibly give me advice on trading a 25k funded? Not really. I mean, I can give you advice on specific things, but there's no one way to trade a 25k funded, so that's quite a tricky question to answer, really. Like, what's your style? Okay, you should be out of that trade now, yeah? First thing is follow your rules, if you have rules. You said you wanted to get out $100 against you. That should be you stopped out now, yeah? I'm waiting for the message. Come on, Shaylee. Tell me you're out. Added a contract. Imagine. No message means you haven't got out, doesn't it? Yeah, step 1, follow your rules. If you want to get out $100 against you, get out. It will be our little secret. I think the one thing that people should get used to in trading is getting used to losing money. Like if I was down $100 today, I wouldn't be panicking. That's because I'm in such big size, obviously. Like, it's just stay chill. I had a negative $920 day last Friday. Not the Friday just gone, the one before that. That's brutal. Did all that on stream. But I closed the account down and made myself some good lunch, I think. No message means starting to gamble. Yeah. Shaylee, I'm expecting a message saying you're out now. Your silence means not good news. Right, chat, we've got 205 people in here and only 140 thumbs up. Everyone who hasn't already, just smash it. I'm going to be giving away a 50k Take Profit Trader account today at 300 likes. Okay. That's the link there for the Discord. It's in the Spec Trades channel. I don't know if my message didn't send, but yes, I'm out and waiting for Asia Open. Okay, good. She got out. That's step 1. You followed your rules. Step 2, chill. $100 loss. Nothing. You can get that back. Just wait for a trade that you like, that you enjoy. One that you think is going to work for you. We're just chopping here above VWAP. This is not fun. Thing is, how do you short this? Liquidity higher, failing to break a prior low. Whilst we're waiting for a strategy setup to play, let's go over some of the spec trades. Firstly, Luke, again, on Friday. This was Friday, wasn't it? Friday 24th? It is. Posted another 200 pointer. Don't know how he did it. He did 300 pointer. Damn, my bad. Oof. That's crazy. Okay, let's have a look at Aaron's here. Did 4 last week. That's crazy. Oh, I remember Aaron's. Aaron's chart is very difficult to see and understand. Is he in a trade? I don't actually know. So that's price moving there. Either that or he just cannot decide his stop loss. Okay, I'm really sorry, Aaron. I don't understand. Anthony. How are we doing, Anthony, on missed an entry, 20 EMA setup. So any trades? What incarnation? I know. Okay. I don't think Anthony took a trade there. If he's here, let me know. I might be wrong. I don't know what that is. Okay, I saw this on Friday afternoon. That was juicy. Look at that. 7 micros on this trade. 210 points, give or take. This is what I mean. Managing trades is really important. He could have trailed his stop loss. Chances are he'd have been whipped out somewhere here, but realistically, there's nowhere price can test this entire zone and still get his take profit. Obviously, at this point, he should have flattened it if it did look like it was going to reject, but he put the bullseye. He got full TP. GG's to that. And then lastly, Mitch coming in with... I don't know if that was a winner or a loser, to be fair there. But that is, that's 40 points. That's 50 points. And GG's to Mitch for that. Oh, I've moved my whole chart. Sorry. Do you do giveaways? I do. Look at the screen. Giveaway at 300 plus likes. Like the stream. How does Luke trade? The machine? No. Luke, you are a bit of a machine. Let's have a look at your channel activity here, Yusuf. Are you just asking for giveaways? Ooh, that's not very good. Joins the channel, first message is, do you do giveaways? Not sure you should enter for that. Shame, really. Red lines are the losers and green lines are the winners on the Tradeify. It says no position, Taki. On the top. Here. Oh, he missed his entry. Did he? Or was that just a line? Give him the ban hammer. I'm not going to be that mean. I'll time him out. I don't know why people join these streams and then they just expect to never messaged anything, never, you know, never asked the questions, never said GG, never said good morning, never said anything. Just come in. Do you do giveaways? I do. Not for you though. People are dumb and lazy. Yep. Consecutive 100 sell orders. They literally just pull all those orders. That is... Okay. What I'd rather look for? I think I'd rather look for a short. The only thing that does concern me is I don't actually have a level other than this one all the way up here. That's quite far away. Why you don't trade gold? I do sometimes trade gold. I haven't in a long time, but I prefer Nasdaq. I like to stick to find one thing that I like and just trade that. There is a giveaway. Yeah, there is for you, Matthew, because you chat a lot. But what people don't realize is I can actually go into, on the YouTube thing, I can go into, like, let's do text. I can go into here, channel activity, and I can see every message that you've sent in the past. And if I click on someone's name and it says, and they ask for a giveaway, and it says the only message they've ever sent is either that one or other messages saying when's the giveaway. Don't do that. Just expose all the text messages. You put them out there. Matthew does keep calling you Matt, though. Oh. Chat, almost 230 of us. Lovely folk in here. Those likes should be at least 200. Absolutely. Absolutely. Morning, just joined. What are we looking at here? I like the shorts. I'd like to see a retest somewhere around here with confirmation and take a short trade. Why don't you just add volume profile? What's this? Hang on, let's just check 22. Oh, what's this? That's volume profile. I'm counting all the short-term memories in here to forget. It's Jamie, Matthew. Okay, we're really catching a bid here. Can you see when someone's first message was? Yeah, in theory. Yeah, but I'd have to scroll down quite... If you send a lot of messages, it's, you know, it's right at the bottom of the list, so... Scroll for quite a while. If it is your first message, it will say first message. Chat, how's everyone doing? Are we green on the session? Are we red on the session? Are we enjoying this, or are we sort of finding this a bit miserable? Let me know. You get to see my results. Let me see yours. I'll start my eval on Tradeify today. Yeah, GG's. Good luck. Can you see when someone... Oh, yeah. See if mine days 2018. RT, you sent so many messages. It was so far down. 5 for 5. My confidence got boosted. Oh, GG's, Matthew. GG's. I'm red. $100. That could have been a lot worse. So, GG's on containing that. I'm green. I could have held the short longer. No. If you felt like it needed to be exited, then exit it. Treat every trade the exact same as you would every time. That way you can be consistent. Only way to be consistent. Session is going great. GG's. Not many entry opportunities or targets. Yeah, agreed. Pretty slow. There are also people like me who never message. Damn, you do never message. It's crazy. Yeah, but you're not asking for a giveaway, are you, B4D? If you came in here and you messaged once and you asked for a giveaway. 1 BE, 1 loss for $100. Yeah, nice. Well contained. Red day for me, missed 2 entries, which would have been wins, and then took an L on the one I got in on. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes we get those days. The absolute win you should be taking away is if you are able to contain your losses. Such an asset, such a good thing to be able to do. Down 180, got caught in a liquidity search. Oh. But I had a nickel. Down 110 today on Nasdaq and down 42 on gold. Yeah, once again, well contained. Was down 400, got back to 36 profit on currently in a long. Oh, GG's. Nice one. Can anyone help me of $200 for futures prop firms challenge? You're asking for someone to pay for your account for you. You could send it a giveaway if you like. Look, chat, if you, on a real note, if you want to become a trader and you cannot afford an eval, get a job first. You need to have money in the bank to be able to do this. I like the only message being TBM. Yeah, exactly, Todd. Well, they're on trading chat channel. Consider kills on. Oh, nice one. Oh, yeah, I'll have a look in a sec. Hey, Jamie, what Tradeify accounts are you using? Planning on buying? Oh, you are planning on buying. Sorry. I have now got a Tradeify 50k select daily account. I went for the daily payout route. It's just the Tradeify 50k select. If you go to, let me just type this and try not to get anything wrong. If you go to that link, let me just test it actually does work. Oh my god, I just closed Chrome again. Sorry, chat, give me a sec. Every time I do that, I accidentally close the whole application down. There we are. Right, try that again, shall we? Yes, it does. Excellent. Tradeify select accounts. They're $100. No activation fee. Code TBM gets you that discount. I love it. If you come in here, just say hi. Good morning, good afternoon. We won't bite. Well, text might, but, you know, only if you ask. How to avoid revenge trading. Walk away. Close the chart. There's a big X at the top of your screen here. Look. Big X. Press that. Close it. Walk away. Only way to do it. Otherwise, you're watching chart. You're gonna do it. I recently switched to wealth charts. I can't figure this out. How do you modify your running trade? Modify your running trade? You can't modify a trade you're in. You can modify your stop loss and take profit, but if you're talking about modifying your entry, that would be elite if you could do that. Also, wealth charts is a nightmare to use. I tried once. Never again. Hello, love your trade entry. Yeah, shame about what the outcome with it. I could have kept the risk on, but I just wasn't keen enough. quick way to get an account is to lay off the Starbucks and DoorDash, and you'll find an account quickly. Yeah, exactly. Get a job, get an income, save your money. Do you have a set hard DLL? No, I don't. My account has a $1,000 DLL, I believe, but I don't personally. I think if I'm trading badly, I have the self-awareness to know that I'm trading badly, and it's just better to just walk away. Even if you don't take a trade at all, if you just look at the charts and think, oh god, I just don't like this, then I would just walk away. You meant stop loss, sorry. Oh no, wealth charts. Let me think. You should just be able to drag it, shouldn't you? If you don't have $50 for account, then you don't have money to eat, to live, and even if you win an account, you will gamble to make money faster. Yeah, exactly. You'll trade with the wrong mindset if you don't have the money to do this to begin with. So, yeah, sort yourself out first, then put effort into this. But if you're in debt, clear the debt first. If you don't have any money, get money first. This is a job. But you will not trade, you will not do the job right if you don't have money in your bank account. You're self-employed. Waiting for the retest at 80. Okay. The meme line is holding. Is it actually? What meme line? Oh, this one. Oh, yes. I love these meme lines. Is it this one? No, I haven't placed that right at all. Let's try this again. I think if I place this here and place this here. No, I don't get it. What meme line? Or are you placing like a downward meme line? Are we bullish? No, the market's currently moving down. I never trade against that. You draw meme lines in the 22 range? That's ballsy. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Does that work more? Oh yeah, I guess, yeah. It looks like it would have held, yeah. From the initial tap to VWAP to our current flush. I don't get it. Do you use trend lines in your trades? No, not really. What is your favorite trading setup? Right. I'm going to talk through my London strategy. Very, very simple. It's 3 steps. Step 1. Which direction is the market moving? Down, very clearly. Even we broke that prior low, so even higher time frames, moving down. Step 2. Do we have more room to continue moving down? Do I predict that we're going to stop moving down from here? I don't think we're going to turn around until at least 620. So yeah, we have room. Step 3. Where do you want to get in? 680 maybe? That's a good level. You got some volume there at 75. I like that. Something like this, you know. Bit of risk on there, you know, target this prior low. Good. Well, technically also step 3 still, but after you've looked at that level, okay, let's say it's step 4. Wait for price to go there, confirm your suspicions, you know, go there, reject. I always prefer to sacrifice my entry price for confirmation. Sometimes you can get the same entry price, so it doesn't even hurt you. And then get in off of retest, something like that. During New York, I mark out the 7 a.m. 7:15 opening range Central Time, which today looks quite big, and it's still going, my word. Oops, that'll be why. We're still currently forming it, but something like that. That opening range. And then I go into here and I mark out the midpoint. And during the New York session, I look for a bid away either direction. So breakout to either the upside or downside, 25 points minimum. If we break out to the downside, for instance, during the New York session, not during the London, wait for the New York Open, come back up, retest the low. If we show confirmation at the low, I'd look for a short. If we don't show confirmation at the low, but we come up to the midpoint, then we show confirmation there, I'll look for a short. If we don't show confirmation at either, I just don't take it. Vice versa on the upside. So you want to get in off the long or the midpoint, at the top or the midpoint. Thanks, Sierra. You're going to look to get long at the top or the midpoint if you're looking for longs, or the bottom or the midpoint if you're looking for shorts. Never the top short or the bottom long. That makes sense. That's good. I like that. It's the hourly midpoint, right? No, it's the 15-minute. 7 a.m. to 7:15. Morning, Mitch. I showed your trade earlier. Everyone who's just joined, don't forget to like the stream. 300 likes, giving away a Take Profit Trader account. We're making progress. We're over halfway there, but not quite there yet. Got an hour and 15 minutes. It's the same strategy RP Profits uses. Yeah, I think that's the dude, I think. It's a good setup. It's not necessarily a strategy, it's a setup. But yeah, it's a good setup. Pretty sure that's the guy. Do I need to call upon the alts again? Yeah, maybe. Gonna sub because you're dropping the source. Love that. GG's. Aaron, do you wanna try that again? I don't really. What's I? There you go. What's your main playbook of trades? During London session, it's just that sort of follow the trend, look for entries. Don't go against it. During the New York session, it's that. I also mark out London high, London low. Apologies on that, that's all right. I also mark out London high, London low, Asia high, Asia low. Look for a flush of one of those levels. If we reject, yeah. That's how I caught the 200 pointer last week. Do you also use Bookmap for confirmation? I use order flow. I can see that on Delta and on the DOM and also on the 1 minute. You can see it going along here, but I don't use Bookmap. No, sir. Definitely hoping for it to fill the gap today from yesterday's Asia session open. Yeah. Me too. I'd like to see us close that gap. Because otherwise we're going to forget about it and we're going to fill it in like a week's time and we're going to be like, why are we bidding from here? Rolled over in bed, saw the huge sell-off, just got in at 700, caught that one too. Nice. 700 was interesting. It's just where do you place your risk? Would have been good. I'd rather wait and maybe get in at 680. Like, what would that look like? Once again, confirmation, but I just want to see what the trade would look like if I took it. Yeah, maybe that prior wick there, so 81. Tighten this a little bit down. Yeah, I like that. Something like that would be interesting. What is a platform you're using just to check it out and see the order flow and all that? This is Sierra chart. You can get order flow on pretty much everything. It's just called level 2 data. So. Also, chat, if you just tuned in, A, don't forget to like the stream. B, I will be joining Liam on his stream today at 10 a.m. Central Time. I will be his guest. So if you are free, make sure to tune into that. That'd be good fun. Really looking forward to it. I'll have had lunch as well, so I'll have more energy in me. You are up $235. I missed your trade. What was it? It was 2 trades. One was up here, which I flattened early just to avoid slippage. Market was going so slowly and we didn't break that prior high. So, yeah. Then there was this one here. Once again, it was a long, expecting us to break above this high. We weren't. We were just chopping. So I placed a stop loss just below this chop. As soon as it flushed me, I was out. Eventually it bidded up. If I'd have kept the risk on it, it would have been fine, but I just wasn't keen on that kind of trade. VWAP. Yep. Haven't quite tested it. Nearly. Not quite. Do you know about Fabio Valentini? Nope. Who is this fella? He does not look like a Fabio. Let's have a quick look. Is he... If he's someone who sells a course, then I just... Is he actually Italian? That's crazy. Yeah, never heard of him. If anyone's tempted to buy a course, man, just don't. There's so much free resources out there. Please do not waste your money buying a course. The only thing you should ever buy in trading is your charts, your data, your prop firm accounts. That's it. Hoping for a consolidation for a bit, then jump to the 675s for the fall again. I don't want more consolidation. It's already been really slow all morning. Yeah, don't do the course with YouTube. You literally have everything you could need. Exactly. There's so much free resources out there. YouTube's got so many free courses, yeah. On this channel, you can watch 5 people trade live every day. You can learn from them if you like, or you can just sit and chat and laugh if we're losing money. Fine. Matt's got a whole archive of videos that you can watch that explains almost everything you need to know. I'm new here. It's refreshing to hear that. Yeah, good. We will never charge you for anything on this channel. Everything's free. Discord's free. We don't give you signals. We try and give you lessons that you can take with you to become a good trader, which is all you really need. Anyone who buys signals, you know. How long do you think that's going to last? $700 was a fib, so when we denied it once, I got in on the second one, risk 15 points. I may change them. I'm a thief. Oh, I may charge them. Sorry, I read that as change. We'll charge your IQ points. Be curious, study on your own time, ask good questions, watch the charts, observe more than you speak, etc, etc. Exactly. If you don't know what you're doing, just ask questions, even if they're stupid questions. We've all been there. Every single one of us. At one point, I was watching some person stream, Matt's, other people's, and I was then there asking questions that now even I would look at that and go, "Ooh, Amy, that was a bit dumb." At some point in time, every single person who is now a good trader, Tex didn't know what VWAP was at one point. Neither did I. None of us knew what an EMA was. Hell, I remember the first time I discovered candlestick charts. That was a day, you know. I was trading on line graphs for like a week. Still don't. Stupid question doesn't mean to ask questions that you can easily find the answer to. Don't be lazy. Yeah, that's true, actually, yeah. My question is, why can I make loads when paper trading, but as soon as I move to evals, I'm burning them? What am I doing wrong? A few things. Number one, you probably have been in a few trades on paper trading where you'd have blown your eval, you know. Number two, you don't care about the outcome, which is why I preach be impartial to the outcome of every single trade that you place, because it's the only way to be profitable, man. If you focus on every tick and every dollar you make and every loss, then you're going to get in your own head. Just be impartial to the outcome. Sit here, watch, be logical. Okay, 80 looks like a good short. Wait for us to get up there and confirm it. I'll take that trade. If it loses, boo-hoo. You know? Doesn't matter. I've been born profitable. Yeah, Yuri's an exception. Yeah, actually, listen to Mitch. If you can make money paper trading, you need to do my micro challenge. 1 account, 1 micro only, goal to not blow it in a month. That's good advice. That's one statistic everyone always... You can tell who's a beginner trader and who's not, because, like, realistically, it's possible to make loads of money in a short period of time trading, but you can do it because you're lucky. How long can you hold an account? That's a factor. If you can hold an account for more than a month, you're good. What's the box for? 50% Fibbo for short? No, this box is a 7 AM to 7:15 range. This is something I mark out in the London session and I trade off of in the New York. I look for a breakout of it, 25 points minimum to the upside. Come up, retest either the top or bottom or the midpoint of the zone. Enter in the opposite direction. Same direction as the breakout. Go from there. I passed my very first eval in 2 days. Blew it in 1 day later. Yep. Not passed one since. It happens. Can't remember when I passed my first funded. It was a long time after. I remember you feel like you're sort of holding on to them. You feel like you're sort of, oh God, please don't blow it. Please don't blow it. Please don't blow it. And it's like you panic all the time. You get so emotional. You get so in your own head about it. Just chill. If you're so worried about the trade that you're taking, don't take it. Do not place the order. One thing I think every trader should practice as well is seeing an absolute 10 out of 10 setup in your eyes, watching it happen and not trading it. Just don't do it. Because it teaches you how to sit there and do nothing. Size is not your friend, not to begin with, no. I was blowing accounts left, right, and center. I've kind of always traded 1 mini, but oh my God, I was constantly going through accounts because I just couldn't handle the size. Now I can. But it took a long time for me to be able to do that. Not placing a trade is a position, yeah, it's a decision. Not trading is a decision, yeah. If you're stressed and the risk is too high. Yeah, that could be the case, but also, you know, you just don't have confidence in yourself, which means you're going to manage it wrong, which means you're going to, you know, you're going to make mistakes. That's what she said. 1 micro is great for screen time. Put your ego aside. Don't worry about the P&L. Focus on practicing your setups without fear of implosion. Then scale up as you get more comfortable and confident. Yeah. And keep the math on your side as well. Don't just scale to 5 minis because you can. Then 2 losing trades and you blow up. On a 50k, that is. 1 trade and you blow up on a 25. Matthew, it's a very easy strategy to follow. He says a good strat for beginners is just use the 8 ME on 10 or 15 minute and only long when crosses above. Look, it's very easy to follow and it's very good, but realistically, if you're a beginner, you shouldn't just be picking the easiest strategy you can find. You should be doing research. You should be learning all sorts of different things. Try out things. You know, sometimes that means you're going to have a very messy chart, but just, you know, try it without indicators. Indicators you should add as you learn how to use them over time. Start on a blank chart. Different time frames, of course, you can use that, and 22 range charts, and the DOM, because that's not really an indicator. But like, and you can draw things on the chart if you like, but only indicator you should really have on, like everyone should have, is VWAP. Sergi, are you moving your stop loss as well? He says, I'm very new to trading and my biggest flaw is entering wrong trades, impatience, and holding losers. Yeah, never move your stop loss. Let it get hit. Look away. I mean, hell, you can watch back some of my streams. There's a few trades I've taken on stream. I've waited for it to fill me, and I've gone, right, okay, chat, I'm going to go to the toilet. Watch my trade for me. I literally walk away from my desk. Not because, I mean, it's actually because I do need the toilet, but it's also because, you know, you shouldn't need to. Once you've taken the entry, the only thing I ever adjust in a trade is A, moving my stop loss to break even when that's necessary, or tightening it, never expand it, or increasing your take profit sometimes, or decreasing it. You know, if the trade has got so much momentum and it's just flying, oh yeah, take a bit more. Why not? Chat, some good advice coming in here. You should all be liking the stream for this. I want 300 before I give away an account. You've got an hour to do so. We're at like, what, 180 now? No one ever got smarter once they're actively trading. Yeah, agreed. You lose like 50 IQ points the moment you're in front of a chart. So just, the more relaxed you are, the more intelligent you will be. What are your thoughts on live accounts? Like not prop firm only live account. You mean like a personal funded account? I think they're great. I think they're fantastic. You know, you no longer give 10% to the prop firm if they have that rule. You no longer have daily loss limits. Everything is in your own control. But can you be trusted? How long have you been trading? Have you taken loads of payouts from prop firms? Realistically, you shouldn't be funding an account unless it's with money from a payout from a prop firm. They're great, and you should absolutely have one, but only if you can be trusted to have one. That's a strict rule I'm following. Do not move stop loss. Yeah, exactly. Don't move it against you. It is. Don't. Like, you can move it break even. That's fine. You can move it. You can tighten it. Sure. But even that should be avoided sometimes. Break even and tightening stop losses can kill P&L. It sounds counterintuitive. But this is something I picked up when I was vibe coding my bot, and in NinjaTrader you can have backtesting doing things. And I actually found my P&L and win rate dropped when I had a break-even clause in my trades. It doesn't mean you shouldn't move break-even. That only means you should be tightening your risk when it makes absolutely no sense for price to come down and retest that level. And with break-evens, if you weren't like... If I wasn't in a trade at 28 long, which would have been a great trade. Obviously, I don't know how you'd have caught that, but if say I wasn't in this, which I'm not, would I be getting into a 28 trade long if I wasn't in it now, which I'm not? No, because that makes no sense. Why would I think that we're going to long off 28? I don't see why we would, so why would I? That's when you should be moving break even on a trade, if it makes no sense for it to retest your entry. I traded a live account like with my own money to afford the funded accounts, but like everybody told me that a live account is not a good idea. Yeah, I'm with them. It's risky. It costs $100 for a 50k funded account, like without an activation fee. Yeah, you're going to blow it. Yeah, you're probably not going to get a payout on your first time. Blah, 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 blah. But beats putting a lot of money into a live, sorry. I only trade one micro and hold a position for 9 years. Now I have 10 million. Kappa. Lucid with a code TBM on a 25k account for the micro channel is $50. $50, is that it? That's crazy. Apex have got it as well. The only downside to Apex is it's on the trailing, the intraday trailing account. Sad you didn't read my question. Oh, sorry, Danny, I missed it. Which one was it? Oh, hi, I trade spread betting in the UK, use my own funds of £500 with a 30p stake per point, and I make consistently 50 to 120 per day. Should I scale my account or apply for prop firm? I don't think there are spread betting prop firms. Not that I've heard of anyway. If there are, yeah, I'd move into a prop firm. And then again, the only benefit to spread betting in the UK over futures trading is taxes. It's tax-free in Britain. So 50 to 120 per day, you're paying next to no taxes. So you'd actually be better off just switching to a prop firm. Yeah, that's what I'd suggest. Spread betting is great later on down the line. You've got you can diversify. You realize as you go on that, you know, you're going to be walking away from your futures account quite a lot. You're going to be like, I'm going to leave that for today. Let me move over to a spread betting account and have some fun with this. And then you start trading that. And then that's great because you can have your income from this, your income from the spread betting, your, investment portfolio, 401k if you're American, ISA, and SIP if you're British. Diversify. Basically, being a day trader, your job is to make all of your income come from, well, hopefully most of your income come from the stock market and the charts. Doesn't mean it has to come from one account. Morning, Silver. Morning, Argent. How are you? Apex 50k end of day versus Tradeify Select Daily 50k. Thoughts? I prefer Tradeify. I've got both, but I do the Tradeify Selects. On paper, they're harder to pass, but the funded account is slightly better. And having a consistency rule as a beginner is a great tool to learn because it stops you from just trying to full port the account. Thoughts on starting futures on the Asian market? I work 6 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Central US. Test it first. I don't like the Asian session, but a lot of people do. Depends on your style of trading, man. If you're a slow momentum trader, if you like to just sit here and watch candles do nothing for, an hour and then take one trade and make $200 or more, depends on how you trade. If that's your style, absolutely you should do it. You should do it exactly what works for you. Matt doesn't like this song, but I really like this song. Can you explain your entry model, please? Yes, sir. Which direction is the market moving? Down. Okay. Do we have room to continue moving down? I think so, yes. On a pullback, where is price likely to continue moving in that direction? I think 680. 22 range. When we hit 680, do we reject? Do we confirm? If yes, go short. Very simple. Not the same one that I trade during New York. I will talk. I'm not going to tell you what that is. I will talk about my New York trading later on today on Liam's stream. I will be there on stream with him today as a guest. Thoughts on... Oh no, you already answered that. Everyone who's just joined, don't forget to like the stream. 300 likes, I'll be giving away a 50k account, Take Profit Trader. If you are an experienced trader or a new trader, Take Profit Trader is a fantastic one to learn with. They have the best live environment. Where's Todd? Is Todd in here? I remember Todd talking about... Because he's the one who won the account, isn't he? I want to know how he's getting on. I think he passed it. Someone else passed their... Whoever's won a giveaway account on this account, on this channel, type in chat how you're getting on with it. I want to know. Personally, I won an account, like 2 weeks ago. I blew mine. But I passed another one that I had, so... Rigged. Yeah, no. Do you wait for a bounce off VWAP when the market is moving down like this? Not really, no. VWAP's just something that I use. It's a level, If VWAP was interesting, I'd take a VWAP trade if it was confirming it. But, no. Market can very easily ignore VWAP. I mean, it is kind of doing it now. The part most traders miss is the meaning of confirmation. Okay, let me try and explain confirmation a little bit easier here. On the 22 range, which is where I look for confirmation, say you were interested in 30. We tested 30, bidded up, broke this prior high. So you would be getting in, you can sacrifice your fill price a bit off of 35 maybe down here. That's confirmation. So you see it came down, had a little pullback, tested 30, went and broke that high from that pullback and then came back down and failed to break that low, then you can just mark it in here. Even if you get 38, you're 8 points off of the level you're interested in, you're still in that long. That's just an example. Obviously that's against the trend right now, but you'll get to see it live. If we come up and test 80 and we confirm my move, I will be taking it and you'll get to see how I do it. Good morning, good afternoon. Girth, how you doing? Up 800 on Lucid Flex. Love that. Is that a funded silver? 680 looks nice. Aligns with 200 EMA. I like what you're looking at. Yeah. Got a good amount of volume there. 75 as well. It's a reasonable level. We rejected it before. Why do you favour 680 rather than 660? Even if 660 was a better price level, which it isn't in this case, because 680 has more volume. We've rejected it already. 660, I'd have to risk so much money to be in this. Like, it's just... Even if it was the more interesting level, I wouldn't be taking it. Oh, did we finally sweep Friday's high? Yes, that's what this was. Friday's high, 35.5. Afraid so. After front running me by 3 points. Oh, really? Oh, I see. So you wanted to get in at like 36 and we went up to 33. That is rough. How are you, Joz? You ready for the gym today? Are you going? No, eval 1 for Matt. Oh, GG's. I remember that eval. Nice. Base risk on invalidation, not dollars then. Size accordingly for budget / appetite. I think you mean, yeah, well, it just doesn't make sense risk to reward wise. Like, I want to be targeting new lows and maybe a little bit less, but chances are we're going to just reject there. So 660, that's just under 40 points, 35 points, which is $700 worth of risk to make 600. It's not even 1-to-1. Can you explain how I use VWAP? To be honest, I don't really use it that much. It's just like, it's something that's there. And it's good to see, and it's like gives you an idea, because we've chopped VWAP quite a lot, and every time we're chopping VWAP, it's not something you want to touch at all. But if we haven't tested VWAP in a long time, like today, if I look on the 5-minute here, you'll see we hadn't tested it in 7 hours when this happened here. That's the reason I took that long. We came down quite aggressively, tested it, bid it up, came back down, respected it, took a long. I expected more legs, we didn't get that, fine. Do you avoid entering as we get closer to New York? Yeah, but only sort of the last 10 minutes before. Jaws, I've got 50 minutes. End this at 2:30 Central Time. Sorry, no, 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 your time. 2:30 Greenwich Mean Time. But yeah, I need 100 more likes from you guys to give away an account. Everyone who hasn't already, smash it. Hey man, you got the account funded? Yes, sir. I got it up and running. First day on it, $223 in the money. It's nice. Which prop would you recommend for beginners? I think Lucid's probably... Tradeify and Lucid are very similar, but I think Lucid's probably the easiest to get behind on the evals to sort of get you into the flow of it. Realistically, you just have to assume as a beginner you're not going to get funded, you're not going to get a payout for a good 6 months. So you just want to be learning and absorbing as much information as possible. And Lucid has the most similar environment eval to funded. So you want to be doing Lucid in my opinion. Or Tradeify. Both are good. But Lucid is a pretty good option to go with. Exactly, 660, too big a move. Yeah. Even if I liked it, it's just why put yourself in that position, man? You'd be 20 points down in the money and you'd still have no idea if your trade's working, you know? It does actually look like we are rejecting 660, but chances are we come into 640 and bid up. Maybe a little bit higher. How's everyone doing, chat? Are we still holding on to profits? Are we enjoying today? Is anybody tilted out of their mind? Is anybody really chuffed with themselves? I know some people got some really big trades in the books. I owe, what's his name, a thing. Let me have a look. Oh, CB Trades has come in with a banger. CB Trades, you hear? This was E-mini Nasdaq. So you took this at 4:30. I'm assuming this is Eastern time. Is UTC -4 Eastern time? Can't really work out how much you got there, but that looks like what, 50 points? About 1.125 to 1. Oh, you're here. Hey. That is Eastern time, isn't it? Or have I got that wrong? Yeah, New York. Yeah. Yeah, London Open. So this was this. I'm guessing. So you had a consolidation for that high, which is about here. You got in long, took it up to. No, hang on. Oh, 28. Yeah. Nice one. GDCB. Let me see if I can get Morning trader 007. Trader 007 NQ. Love that. 1-to-1 trade win. Yeah, I do quite. I personally don't like 1-to-1s when you're in this much size, but smaller size 1-to-1s are not to be dismissed. Coming up to my 675 area right now. Yeah, I'm keen on that sort of similar setup, but I want to see 80 kind of tested at least. And confirmation as per. Got base hit long from 659. GG's. GG's Tacky. You're green. Chat, drop a GG for Tacky. He's green today. Road to recovery, man. Let's get it. Oh, meant one trade, one win. Ah, GG's for that as well. Todd, you are here. You won an account, didn't you? How's your account doing? Didn't respond, did you? Now my chat's broken. There we go. Big buyers coming in. Yeah, not fussed about them. They can absolutely do one. This is the 680 level chat. We're going to look to try and get short here. Got it to funded Friday. Yeah, nice. Traded it yet today? What? Remind me what account it was. Was it Take Profit? Bounce to 680. Yeah, we're rejecting that now. I need to see more confirmation first. Was it Lucid, Todd? I actually can't remember. We're still going here. No, 50k Lucid Pro. So I have to grind the 5 days. Ah. I quite like the pros myself. Chat, how many likes are we at now? We're at about 200. I need 100 more to do a giveaway. I'm going to do Take Profit Trader today. It's a 50k account. No activation fee, so you can literally take this account to a payout and have not paid a penny. You and Naz, I am. I am indeed. And we are just going to break those highs, aren't we? It's a shame. Today's quite tricky to get into trades with, just because. I mean, I'm not going to write off this short yet until we break that high, obviously. But it's just not looking good. 690 is still reasonable. I'm not against the rejection of 690 with confirmation for short. Good afternoon. How's it going? Jamie, what confirmation would you be looking at here at the 80s? Well, the 80s are kind of unbroken, but if we sort of chop higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, that kind of thing. So is there a way I can draw on this? I don't think there is. I don't actually like people who do this, but I'm going to try and give you an example here. Looks a bit demonic, but that's the kind of idea. Yeah, exactly. A structure break on the 22 range. Yeah. I look for the levels on the 1 minute and the 15 minute and the 5 minute, and then I look for confirmation on the range chart. 700 test seems likely. It's breaking that prior high, man. I can't take a short off of that. Can he do that? Can he, not can he, by the way. There's Americans here. Okay, cool, thanks. Yeah, no worries, man. Have another Lucid Pro, needs $100 for payout, so it's my focus. Yeah, fair play, man. You're going to be doubling up on the payout soon. I love it how my OBS still says it's crashed. Still got this error message coming up. At the moment I press, like, if I close down the error message, it insta-closes the whole thing, so let's have to ignore it for now. I would think 690/700 is where longs TP. Yeah, and we could reject down. You know, I'm not saying that's not going to happen. I'm saying within my rules, within my system, within my strategy, I can't enter in the same direction that I'm currently looking for after a break of structure in the opposite direction. I can't do that. Whoops. What do I like here? I like that. That's just, it's pushing down too hard, too fast now. I need to wait and see how we react when we come back up. Nice reaction of 690. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. Oh, I didn't even realise, but we had that news come out as well. Chat, it's not looking like we're going to hit 300 likes today. That's a shame. We hit it on Friday, but... don't forget. Okay, let's see how we come up at 680 here. 680 would be very interesting for sure. Morning, composite operator. How are you? I'm very good, man. I'm very good. Bit tired. I didn't accidentally do anything. I went out last night and I regret it. So now we're trading in a hungover state. Ooh, that's too aggressive. I really want this short so badly. And it probably would pay me, but... not keen. Not yet, anyway. We'll wait and see. We'll hold off. Chat, I really want to do a giveaway for you guys today, but I need 300. My hands are metaphorically tied. We've got sellers stepping up a little bit. I mean, we've got some buyers currently, but not anything compared to how many sellers we had. So even just zooming in on this, it's definitely possible for us to get some kind of ejection here. Tags break even, could let it come back after that push down. Yeah. It does, it's precarious, isn't it? It's really hard to know what it's going to do from here. What were you and the boys celebrating last night? Just being young whippersnappers out of town? Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. I don't think we had a single reason to celebrate. So, yeah. Exercising our youth, Tex. That's what we're celebrating. Whilst we still have it. I've probably got about a year left before I'm no longer capable of doing that at all. Best reason to go out, no reason at all. Exactly. Oh, we're going to crack that high, man, aren't we? That's a shame. No top wick on that last candle. What time frame are you talking about? The 1 minute, yeah, sure. 5 minute, absolutely not. There was a big wick. This is the 22 range. I don't focus on wicks and bodies here. What do we think, chat? What do we think about a short up here? Are we going to get some kind of confirmation on this? ES cracked the high, but NQ didn't. How old are you? I'm 23. Oh, it has now. Not quite, actually. Very close, but the fact that ES has just makes me think it's going to. It's going to fake people out into this and then go for it, or just go for it. I might not get another trade in today. It's a shame. It's been very little volume today. Might be the same thing tomorrow. We'll see. It might be the same thing on Wednesday. It might be the same thing until after the FOMC comes out. Who knows? That's interesting. That 5 minute little pattern there is actually very interesting. I'm so tempted to short this. Ah! Plenty of time remaining for the nights out, the boys. Plenty of time remaining for it. Oh, yeah, like that. I do like that. I'm going to mark it into this. Risking to the highs there. Let's see if we can get some continuation. I'm going to be aggressive with the break even. I don't think we'll bounce 680 enough to break these highs here. This is the prior candles open, but a little bit of 680 is fine, but I don't think we'll actually hold it. FOMC will be another burger anyways. Exactly. It always is, but everyone holds off until afterwards anyway. Sup, sup, sup. Sup, Fluffy Bowl. How you doing? Let's get some momentum building to the downside here. Then I'll go break even on this. Tempted to go break even already. It's just I know I'll get wicked out like immediately. I don't think this makes sense to come up to that there. Like that. I know it's such a tiny high. It's just I don't think it makes sense to test that and break it. Just need this 8 AM volume to push us to the downside. Yeah, agreed. I think what I'll do, I don't normally like to move to break even on a certain points in the money, but anything north of 7.5 points in the money, I'll move to break even. Which is 75, just below 75. So basically break below this volume and I'll go break even. Let's keep on moving here. I'm gonna do it now. I just don't think it makes sense to test 80 anymore. I think if we're gonna go for it, we're gonna go for it. I want to see us before the 8 AM volume kicks in, get some kind of movement down here. Oh, okay, never mind. That's fine. This is where I find out I move to break even too aggressively, but it's always better to move too aggressively than it is to do it too late. But at the same time, I didn't feel very open to risk during that. Morning, Jacobez. How you doing? Yeah, we need 89 more likes on the stream before the end of the session, which is in half an hour. Now I'll be giving away a Take Profit Trader account, which has no activation fee, so you can get a payout without even having to pay a penny. Yeah, it does look like a nice break even, to be fair. I think it's going to bid. Look at Delta. That's just... That 5 minute just looked so interesting. And the risk was okay for me. Especially after moving break even, obviously. Yeah, really good break even trade there. What does the CVD indicator tell you? It is known as cumulative delta. It shows the relationship between market buyers and market sellers. So every order that is filled, long or short, it prints a candle like a graph, you know, up or down. And it can give you some sort of confluence. Like you'll see it sometimes where we'll be moving up and there will be like no buyers here on delta. And you're just like, okay, it's interesting. You know, you can see it like from time to time where like delta divergences, like up here, you can see on delta we put in this high and then we came down, sellers stepped in, and then when we came back up, yeah, once again, there was like, we were nowhere near that prior high, even though we were right next to that prior high. That's another sort of thing. Okay, buyers aren't stepping up at this prior high here. Maybe we're going to catch a rejection. It just tells you how are buyers and sellers actually reacting. Because price tells you one thing, volume tells you another. Break that low. Go on. Yeah, nice. Whoever called 700, GG's if you actually got that trade. I really didn't expect that to happen. Tick as well. Ooh. Got fluffed by the volume, right trade. Yeah. That's frustrating. Not really. I'm actually... I think it's just because I'm tired today. I'm quite happy with the $235 thing. Need some lunch in me soon. I forget it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. Was looking for a re-entry on opening value area high, I'm guessing that is. Didn't quite get there. Or overnight value area high. Didn't quite get there. Onto the next. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to take this off and wait for confirmation. Yeah, overnight value area. Chat, 85 more likes. We can do it. We did it Friday. You've shown me what you can do. Here live every day, 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, which is London time. 5 a.m. till 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Four-hour candle opened. Just do it. Yeah, exactly. $6.90. Come on. Sorry, what is that fill price? Not very common. You actually get... Okay, interesting. Not a fan of that fill price. To be fair, it's 80. It's good. Don't mind it. I want to see momentum push us back down. If I'd have kept my order on, I would have got a better fill, but I liked a little bit of confirmation first. Even though this isn't exactly the confirmation I was talking about, it's still a rejection, so I like it. I like to trade even if it stops me out for full 330, putting me red on the day. I've got another stream later to make it back. Fib weighted volume profile. Please examine the following indicator, which I created myself. Maybe. Come on. Oh, there are next to no sellers on this move. I'm going to hold my finger on the flatten button. Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep going. Down to VWAP, please. Taking it off there. Not keen on how that was reacting just before that low. Okay, that was 10 points. Just a base hit there. I like that. We're probably going to make that move and continue down now. It's just I don't feel in the right headspace to hold that and manage it perfectly. So keen. I like it. Cheers, Taki. Cheers, Human Mind. I can make money even when I'm tired. Now like the stream. 83 more. For your own sake. I'll give you an account. Promise. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Fluffy. Cheers, Hassanaksoy. Hassanaksoy? Cheers. Cheers, Mitch. I'm still holding short. Yeah, I think the short has a lot of potential. All the way down to new lows, maybe. Maybe down into 650. But with the state that I'm in right now, I was not keen on holding it. Nothing wrong with the base hit, exactly. It's first day on this account. And I already took one break even there. I don't want to damage my thingy from that. I'm usually very good at holding trades, just not today. Well, not now anyway. Especially this close to the New York Open. 28,500. Yeah, that would be nice. Full 40 stacking bags. On mine. That was literally just like 10.1 points, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. Oh, full 40-second bags, Filipino. Yeah, cheers. Sorry, I thought you meant, yeah. Forgive me. 79 likes left on the stream for this giveaway. You're actually getting a lot of progress in now. Come on. Keep on doing it. I will be trading... Actually, I haven't decided that yet, but I am not against trading this Tradeify funded account on the stream with Liam later on. I'll see how the price action is looking. If it's not looking great, I'll trade my Apex, but... Actually, I am on my Tradeify, haven't I? I didn't actually check that. Yeah, I am. 75 more, chat. We're making good progress. You have got 21 minutes. If you haven't already, like the stream. If you've got alt accounts, like the stream. Tell your grandma. Hey, grandma, there's this really cool guy called Jamie. He's really good at, you know, things. You should go like his stream. He might give you an account, grandma. Wow, what a short. That's golden. Sorry, Luke. You catch me. You caught me out. Sorry. Do you have rules which day to trade and when not? No, not really. I trade carefully on Mondays and Fridays just because you can bring mental baggage into Mondays. You know, it's your first day and take it slow, take it cool. Fridays are sometimes brutal for me, so I really do try and take a step back from it. But I trade every day. Hey Jamie, just curious, how much was your first payout and how did it feel? It felt fantastic, and I think it was $2,000. Not too bad. It wasn't my first payout request. The first one got denied because I traded before it was approved, which isn't really a problem anymore because most of them get approved instantly. Jamie, which accounts do you know of that offer daily payouts? I like Jo's plan of just taking small payments daily. As far as I'm aware, Tradeify are the only ones that do this now, apart from on live accounts. Like from like Take Them for Trader, I think Top Step as well, but you have to earn them. It's like weird. Apex uncertain, and I think Lucid live as well. There's a new Lucid account that gives daily payouts, is there? Is there really? Let's have a look. Chat, keep on liking the stream if you want a giveaway. I mean it, not doing it without 300 likes. I'll carry it over to tomorrow though. Add account? Let's have a look. Oh, Lucid Daily. They do have one. You're absolutely right. Drawdown entry day, day loss limit. Oh, I see. You can customize it. It's more expensive than Tradeify, but it looks good. You can customize it. That's really good, actually. To be fair, you seen this? So you can go into here. You can select Lucid Daily, and then you can select if you want end of day drawdown or intraday. End of day, your maximum loss limit doesn't follow you until your final P&L at the end of the day. Trailing, it follows you mid-trade. So if you go up like $1,000 and then break even that trade, that means you've actually consumed $1,000 of your maximum loss limit. And then you can select whether you want a day loss limit on or off, and then that changes the price. Like the cheapest you can make is $95. Get the end of day one. Get a day loss limit on it. Because you shouldn't be losing more than $1,200 anyway. $115, that's pretty good. Code TBM, that gets you that price. Yeah, nice. I didn't actually know that. Fair play. Well, in that case, I still think the Tradeify ones are pretty good because you can select which one you want at the end. But if you've already made up your mind, 100% Lucid. They have some of the fastest payouts. It's not bad at all. Yeah. You're on NAS 100, correct? NAS 100 isn't features, but it's the same thing. It's an NQ. Just subbed. Cheers, Peely. Everyone who hasn't already, make sure to like the stream. I am going to be giving away an account of 300 likes, and we are so close. Can you trade Apex after payout approved, even though they can take some time for the money to hit your bank account? Yeah. Every time you request a payout, the moment it's approved, the funds will be withdrawn from your Rhythmic account. The moment that happens, you can start trading. Wait for it to get approved, and then just log on to your thing, go into balances if you're on Sierra Chart, and check what your balance is in that account. If it has been removed from your account, the funds that you requested, then start trading. Yeah. There's no way that they can turn it down anymore because it's already been approved. It's already on its way. Now it just takes a long time to hit your bank. That's the only frustrating bit. But yeah. Actually, sometimes not that long. Yeah, concert. I tried to. I was trading mine the next day. I requested it. This was about 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. I requested it, and then actually it's more than that now because it took a long time for it to receive. 5 weeks ago, and I requested it. It was approved in I think 30 seconds. You can't go wrong there, can you? Didn't hit my bank account for 3 weeks, but that's because I'm in England. It's just one of the things we have to pay for. Morning, Mason. How you doing? Everyone, if you want an account given away today and you have just joined, like the stream. Jeopardize you. 70 more. Doing well, you? Yeah, I'm doing very well, man. I'm a little bit tired and hungover today. I went out last night. My fault. But yeah, taking it slow this morning. Pretty chilled out. Pretty chilled out. Chat, you got 15 more minutes. How does one get a green name? You will see join after you subscribed. You will see join down here. You can press that, and then it will give you 2 membership options. Both of them give you a green name. Just one of them you get to watch older live streams back. How long Apex approved payouts? A minute, literally, not very long. Chat, I do want to get short right here if we get some confirmation, like a break of this structure down here, and then that. Just a quick, one last base hit to call it a day. That would be good for me. 65 to 55 VWAP. So come down, test VWAP, bounce, back up into 65, short, 10 points. Exactly like that. I could be greedy and take it down to there. Green name secured. GG's, Jacob. Welcome. What did you say about NAS? Do you trade as NAS 100? It's the same thing. It's just not called the NAS 100 in futures. It's called NQ. Or just Nasdaq. That's the ticker. But, yeah, I do. This is NAS 100. It's the same thing. It's just got a different name in futures. Apex end of days were pretty instant. Not sure if their intradays got better. Also takes probably 6 to 8 business days to your account. It was longer for me, Tex. It was about 3 weeks. So annoying. Lucid is about 20 minutes from approval to cash an account, at least in the US. I don't think that's available here. I think Tradeify's got a similar system though, which is good. What's this trade look like on the 1 minute? Yeah, keen. Once again, aggressive break even on this move. We caught some sellers there, but they continued a little bit more. I want to see us properly drop down here. Yeah, that's enough for me to go break even on this. I'm down into VWAP now. Last thing, 55. No way. No way. Yeah. Cannot complain. Today, I've only taken base hits. Normally, I take these whoppers, and then most of them are just like small losers. But today, it's been a base hits day. Love it. 640 on the session, just 3 clean, easy base hits. Got it, it's the same as Nasdaq. Yeah, exactly. You from England? I am. Yeah, southeast in Kent. Chat, make sure to like the stream. 60, funny number, more likes. And I give away an account. You've got 11 minutes to do so. 69 more likes. I need a green name also. What time do you trade every day? I'm here. What time zone are you? I'm in 5 a.m. Central till 8:30 Central, or English time 11 a.m. to 2:30. What's 69? No one answer that. 1 to 2 trades per day. No more, to be honest. I'd like to say yes, but no. Giggity. I'll get shadow banned because you guys are just... Tex will bring up a Cleveland steamer again, as he always does. 65 more likes. You could do it. I know there are enough people in here. 65 more likes and I'll give away an account. You have got basically just under 10 minutes. Good morning, Chumpy. Chat, I don't think we're going to make it today. If we don't make it, I will roll over the account to tomorrow. Might get 2 tomorrow. You never know. Or if you can hit an outrageous like goal during Liam's, we'll do the same thing. But you got 60 more. It's doable. It's there. You've got the people, so... If you're on an account and you haven't liked the stream, hit the like button. 69 is a number between 68 and 70. Yeah. I feel bad for 68. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, middle child energy, honestly. Wow, I could have held that short. That's crazy. Could have done that twice. Morning, Chris. How are you? New here, 7 years grinding to get first payout. Oh, GG's, Greg. GG's. Love to see it. Chat, drop a GG for Greg. And then like the stream for a free account. You've got 9 minutes or 8 minutes. Yeah. $58 more. You can do it. $110%. Greg, I hear if you tune in here every day, then you get a second payout. Are you in a trade? No, not anymore. I don't really look for trades that aggressively around this time. It's 8 minutes before the New York session. You get a lot of people exiting trades, so the market goes a bit like, ugh. How many have I taken this session? I'll do a little trade recap for you, shall I? So, the first trade I took was just after the start of the session. It was a long. This is before we broke this structure below, so we were looking for only longs. We came down here. We retested a nice level, which was the overnight highs from before, and coincided with yesterday's high. I took that. I moved to break even after a nice bid to the upside, and then we looked like we were going to stop me break even, which we would have done. I flattened it early, which is $45, just because I hate slippage, and it was the first trade in this funded account, so I wasn't keen. Second trade was down here. Volume accelerated us into VWAP here. Bounced. I don't know why I'm so zoomed in. We bounced off of VWAP, came back down, retested it, rejected it. I caught marketed in long. We came up. I was looking for a lot more, but then we just started chopping here, so I put a stop loss below the chop. It stopped me. It would have stopped me break even anyway. Happy days. Break even trade here. Looking for a short. Didn't happen. It's okay. Had this short here, which was the one I was eyeing up because we came down, pushed below these prior lows on the 1 minute and I think the 5 minute. Came back up, rejected 680. I marketed in short. Took 10 points. And then this final short here was just a nice and easy base hit off of, I think you saw this one. I think you were here. Basically just, yeah, forming this downtrend, broke down below there, come back up off of VWAP, and then back into VWAP. Pretty easy. Algos kick in at 25 minutes. So if I can catch a trade in the next 15 seconds, I'm good, yeah? Should we see? Teasing the London low. I haven't marked the London low. That's a good point. I probably should. Where are we at? Right. So this is the London low. And that's the London high. That's the Asia high, which makes this the Asia low. Okay. I'm going to leave that gap marked out. And it's gone. Of course it is. Brilliant. Okay, I'll move that in a moment. And obviously I've got my 7 AM range, which I will be trading off of hopefully today. How much time did it take you to get your first payout? About 6 months, but then I didn't get another one for a long time after that. It was luck, but yeah, I was proud of it. I was trading off my phone. This is when Top Step X first came out. Remember that. Chat, if you can get 54 likes basically now, I will give away that account like right this very second. If you haven't already, like, we'll see if we can do it. Don't use 6 PM open as Asia low. Oh yeah. No. Asia's no. Tokyo open isn't until like 6 o'clock central, I think, which is what my charts are in. So 6 PM central. Or is it later than that? Actually, I think it might be. I think that is the Asia's open there. Morning, Sam Olivia. Sam Olivia. How you doing? Tokyo Open is 1 AM UK time. Yeah, I think you're right. But I think that is 7 PM Central, no? Yes, it is, yeah. From Montreal! I love Montreal. I'm not thinking of the right place at all. No, I'm not. What am I thinking of? What's it called? What's that place in James Bond Casino Royale you went to? It's like where the big casino was. Got its name. No, not Montenegro. That was it. Not Monaco. Montenegro. Oh, sorry. Montenegro. It's near Croatia. That's what I thought of. Monte Carlo is Monaco. It wasn't Casino Monte Carlo. Yeah. Greetings from Croatia. You're in Croatia? Love that. I'm going to Croatia in September for 9 days. So that actually means you guys won't see me on stream for about a week. They got it wrong. Sorry, JB. I was there. Name's Ryan. Texas Ryan. Damn it. Wish I held that short. That'd have been a payout today if I'd have held that. I am. I'm landing in Split, I think. Yes. Or am I landing in something else? Split's got something to do with it. We're either going through it or landing there. I can't remember. Are you going to King's Landing? What's the King's Landing? King's Landing. That sounds fun. Oh, Dubrovnik. Hey, that looks cool. Yeah, I'll go there. Why not? All right, chat. 30 seconds till Matt starts his stream. Dubrovnik, but it's overrated. I'll go anyway. I'll see what it's like. I've never been to Croatia before, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, chat. I'm gonna win the stream here. Solid $640 in a day. Shame we didn't get the likes for the giveaway. But we'll use them. We'll use that account later on. Don't you worry. GG's everyone, if you finish green. Good luck on the New York Open. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I will see you tomorrow. Tune in for Matt's stream. It should automatically push you. Cheers, guys. Really helpful if actually